Hi,
fucking
everybody.
mobsters.
Welcome to tonight's episode of Bar20. My name is Brandon Ross. I am your host and dungeon master for tonight's episode, where myself and a bunch of my friends gather around a virtual tabletop to play a fantastic tabletop game known as Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. As you can see, I am currently surrounded by these amazing people who for some reason believe I actually do a good job at this, so we'll see how long they decide to sit at this table until they yell at me, throw chairs, and dice. We'll see.
And that's why it burns when we pee.
That's why it burns when we pee. So, before we get started, we do have a couple of announcements to make. I will pass off to my social media team so they can do their thing, and then I believe someone here said they have a special announcement to make, so I'll pass it off to them once social media has wrapped up their announcements. So, social media team, what do y'all have for us today?
The same thing like always. Follow our social media platforms. Come join us on Discord. Come hang out with us. Come talk to us. Come tell us what you would like to see in our streams. Talk to us about things you enjoy in our streams. Talk to us about how, essentially I'm just running this whole thing because I'm literally on everything. But yes, please come join our Facebook. Come join our Instagram. Come join our Twitter, our personal Twitters. Our characters have their own Twitters, as well as two from Relden. Yes, it's on break, but I'm sure they're still up to something. Because, I mean, it is Corin and Grace. How could they not be up to something at all times? And, yeah.
Is that
we
like
got
the
a
D&D
TikTok-
equivalency of the, what was that, the Odd Couple or something like that?
Yes.
Put those two in
exactly.
in a two-bedroom tavern room.
Oh my god. There'd be a lot of blood. A lot of blood.
Born and
Not-
Grace would be a horrible sitcom.
Corn
yes.
and Grace, the sitcom.
It would not be like Laverne and Shirley. That is definitely sure. But yeah, join our TikTok. Come check us out. We put up a clip of the day. We put up a little bit of everything on there. And soon,
D&D out of context.
there might be some more stuff, considering that we now have a spin-off with the Pyre and Az. Maybe they'll be on there talking shit to each other. Who knows?
Who knows?
Really, yeah, who knows? Andy,
You know
is
what
there
I just
anything else?
realized?
What?
Kelly is the space mom of PhD.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Bishop knows what I'm talking about.
Oh no.
I think I get it
thanks.
too.
Thanks. I don't know. Fuck you guys. I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. Okay, I just hear
Default
mom.
to anger. Just default to
Yeah.
anger.
Default to
Right. I don't understand it. That makes me angry. But, yeah.
I would like to rage.
Yes.
That makes Rick Ortis. I'm so happy.
Oh my god. Annie, is there anything else that we need to talk about?
Not that I can remember.
I know
The finale of Gaia this Friday.
that's on social media.
It is too.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a media, and you're being social in it.
Yeah, I'm being social. I'm trying to kill everybody. Very social right there.
Which is really fun, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Because I know we had a lot of fun last Thursday.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun. 27
I-
just hits me. That was great to say.
I will say though, because of the day, and there is no try, there is do or do not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I respectfully disagree. There is a try.
May the fourth
You
be
may
with you.
certainly try.
Essentially, we are still having our giveaway, the 200 follower giveaway. So yeah, please, if you enjoy what we do, please share what we do with someone that you think would enjoy it, somebody who you want to annoy the crap out of, because let's face facts here. I created Bitsy. I know how to annoy people. Okay. So yeah, we are gonna have a first and a second place, and I know social media's part of the giveaway just came in, and we're all excited about it, to the point that a lot of us are thinking about stopping being in social media so we can try to win it. I'm looking at you, King.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's all I've got.
I mean, the thought did cross my mind. But, you know.
I
Alright.
can't give up control. So
We know.
As
yeah.
all of you know, we do
Well
have our
aware.
usual regularly scheduled streams going on. Just a quick touch on those. We have our Thursday creature feature with Digitazooey and co-host Kelly there, where they go over the theme of the month, which is...
This month is Japanese, and tomorrow we will be talking about yokai.
There it is. What time is that again?
Their watches.
Yes, there are lots of
3
watches.
Central.
Okay.
3
Yes,
p.m.
3
Central
Central.
Time. Alrighty then.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, as we talked about, will be the finale episode of where Kelly has stepped into the DM chair for her short 3-part campaign, Gaia. Will that be beginning regular time, or is it going to kick off a little earlier because it is the finale episode?
A little bit earlier because it's going to be a tad bit longer, and I don't want to like everybody be up late. So yeah, just trying to. So it'll start at 6:00.
6 Central Standard
Central.
Time. Alrighty then. For Sunday, we have the triumphant, loving return of chilling out and hanging out with the War of the Frames still, Mr. Knighted Bishop. Is this correct?
This week
Ooh, we're going
we
to
are
swap it
not
up.
going to be doing Warframe.
Ooh,
this week.
Can we get a little taste of it, or are you going to hold it till you go live?
No, it's fine. The hint for this week is that Alan Grant will be justified.
Oh my god. I know we're going with that one. I'll leave it there. Beyond
Yeah.
that, for Tuesday, we will be seeing the Hive Mind.
Not this
No.
Tuesday,
Oh, that
remember?
is correct. My mistake.
Yes.
We are taking a small
Yeah.
break from that. We have some inside business to handle that night, so we're going to take a little break that night and return back Wednesday. Outside of those announcements, Mr. Knighted Bishop, you got with me earlier, said you had something you want to put out there, so please, all eyes and ears on him.
Yep. All right. So I have 2 announcements that I'm going to make. The first one is that the My First Table will be happening soon. I am finalizing a couple of things for that, which I will then release to my DMs that I will be reaching out to help me for alternate tables. The table that I will be running will be streamed both nights. So whatever table you are at that is with me, I will ask if you would like to be on the stream. I will be having you stream with me. Other than that, the other project that I wanted to talk about is one that I've started working on, but will be released as a special access. So the new project is called Kingdom Come, where I will be Bob Ross style making a world. So if you are new to being a DM in D&D, or if one of the things that's holding you back, is I've heard from a lot of DMs, is I just don't know how to build a world. Well, guess what? Bishop's got your back, and I'm going to build the entire world for you from literally the ground up. So it will start with me building the actual planet, and then we will go into cities, we will go into kingdoms, we will go into towns, we will go into individual buildings and resource management. By the time that this is over, you will have a complete and total city, with each episode working on small bits of it. It's going to be Bob Ross style, so it's just going to be me by myself talking the entire time and explaining what's going on while we're building. So there'll be little happy trees.
Well, I'm
And there
excited
are
for
no
that one.
mistakes.
I am too. Bishop's maps are great.
They are.
Well,
They're the
alrighty
best.
then. Anything else to get out there before we dig into tonight's episode?
Pyre and the Three Bears would be a terrible sitcom gang. Okay, let's face facts here.
That's why I voted for Tim. I said Kelvin.
Possible character sitcom. Oh my god.
Das Boys.
Oh my god.
Alrighty then. Let us dig in to tonight's episode of the Wild Cards.
Okay.
Previous sessions have seen our lovely band of adventurers, in some tales for better, in some for worse, as they have traveled various parts of mainly the middle of this large region, moving through event to event, escalating constantly in their challenges and trials, now setting their paths for a particular Genasi's path and past. Conversations and tensions rising amongst the group, lowering again, and maintaining tense still, as they find themselves at least heading in the same direction, but perhaps not all for the same purpose, as they are beginning to close their way to Bolbec, the home of Miss Pyre Tonwin. Just a few days out as they have come upon this. I believe we ended as we moved into a night's rest, or just ended a night's rest. Thank you for the head nod there, Miss Drifting Snowflake. My DM brain is ever constant forgetting everything, so thank you. So let's push into directly. I will say that will we be having typical nightly watches?
One more thing.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
We forgot help dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sure
did forget help dice.
My
And I
mistake.
need those.
And I do too.
Should
For the
you
first time
be
ever, I need them.
quite aware of the current circle of the chat help dice and you wish to assist the characters, would you please hold up in numerical value on your fingies how many you need? Also, I'll let you know now,
Bishop.
thanks to a very particular generous benefactor, I am back to 3 Bane dice upon myself. So be aware of that already there, adventurers.
Oh, we will.
But with that announcement made, yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it Tanwin or Tainwin?
Tanwin.
Okay.
I do my best to say it a different time every time.
Yep.
We notice.
Thank you guys.
Look at that circle of chat coming in. Spell slots are being slung for guidance.
Yep. Yeah, Rot wants me to fuck with you tonight, so I'll definitely do
Very
that.
well.
Appreciate it,
Thank
Rob.
you for the reminder on that, everybody. But now, will we be using regular patrol and watch rotations, or will things be switching up tonight?
I know how it ended. Tam and Isa said they would take the first watch, and then they asked Kelvin, and he said no.
Well, that's not unusual.
Kelvin,
Isa
do a watch?
Isa is
It
not
happened,
actually
like,
gonna.
twice.
He's not actually gonna take the watch.
Oh, okay.
He is going to remove his collar and start concentrating on a spell into it.
Okay, what spell are you concentrating on? If you want to message
I'm
it to
gonna
me, you can
start-
message it to me.
Yeah, I will message you exactly what he is going to start trying to forge into it.
Okay.
I'm going
So,
to take
and he
the
will
hooded
not sleep.
lantern and use the hooded lantern to make sure I am not at a disadvantage for my...
May I please have a perception check from you? As I totally don't open that software because I had it open already and I'm totally prepared.
10. We're starting out real strong here, kids.
Solid 10. Noted.
Also, one quick point of order. While Kelvin is not taking a watch, he is also not sleeping tonight.
At all?
At all.
Okay. If there's anything you want to be working on, just send me a message. Bishop, I got you.
Yeah.
Solid 10. All right. As you are looking around with your hooded lantern, you do... Okay. What you notice is that the structures of the land itself is beginning to shift. You are definitely realizing you're getting closer to the border between Thavia and Zotaris, or as most individuals know that land, the Badlands. So you would know that as you get closer to this, the vegetation itself will be a little more scarce, or that hardier, thicker kind of like weed, crabgrass. It just grows everywhere no matter what. But beyond that, you don't really see a lot of movement. You don't see a lot of threats to your campsite. Pretty quiet night from what you can tell.
All right. I will take second watch as well, as I kind of keep an eye on Kelvin and Isa.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another perception check, please.
Fuck, we really are. All right, hold on. We're getting into these early here, kids.
Sir, you're too close to me. Take a 30 step
Well,
back.
take 20 steps away,
You're
then roll
like
again.
6 steps away, man. I don't know. I'm not moving to Florida.
I'm not
So you're
moving.
gonna have to move north.
The aura is strong.
Don't want to talk about it.
Solid 9. Once again, you just Man, it's a quiet night. This is pretty nice. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere, not really well traveled. This is a good break. This is nice.
Lets me focus on other things while goblins steal from us some more. It's fine.
It does.
It's fine.
And give me one
You're
hot
just doing
second.
Outlander things.
No, I did Outlander things by myself to make sure we had enough food.
That's
Apologies,
fancy.
all. Had to grab my dice.
That's outlandish things.
Sweet baby Jesus.
You know, after you do Outlander things, you go blind a little bit if you do it too much.
You know, in 2,600 years, I think I've figured out the balance.
I mean, have you
Is that
seen
why you
his
have hairy
perception
palms?
checks? Does that explain your perception checks?
He shaves his palms every morning.
Oh my god. As your watch
Love
comes to an end,
Do you?
I need
Yeah.
everyone except for Isa to mute themselves, and then I will give you a hand signal when to come back.
Fuck. I just
Or
wanted to
deafen,
have a
sorry.
good. I just wanted to have a good night.
Isa,
Yes, sir.
as you are concentrating on this collar and beginning to infuse it with your arcane power, there's a moment to where you watch as you're looking down at it, you begin to feel your eyes water as if
Okay.
sinuses or allergies, kind of just watering up. And you look down and you can see as a drop hits your hand, it's this black kind of viscous ink. And another. And another. And then it begins to pour from the collar itself. And you watch as it begins to pour from the collar more and more and more, almost sourceless, just leaking out of the leather and the cloth it's made from. It begins to pool at your feet, larger, taking over just like a half inch into your boots, but growing larger in the space around you.
I'm going to lower the collar into it and put both my hands into it. And
As
Maker,
you
is that you?
reach down, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh shit. That is a 12.
You are pulled into the pool that is just now barely large enough to swallow your body, almost impossibly so, as you are pulled into a depth that should not exist.
Okay.
As you are now surrounded by what you only guess is this liquid. You cannot breathe. You cannot see. Your dark vision does not pierce it. But
Is
through
it-
your internal sense, you can tell you are sinking.
Does it feel like the void?
Make an insight check.
That is a 20.
20. This is extremely familiar to you. Scary just from the sheer intensity of it, but familiar. As your body finally gives up trying to breathe and fight this, you breathe in, and it's the strangest thing. It's like being in just the most humidified room you've ever been in. You are breathing the liquid. You don't choke, but you feel it fill your lungs. As you do so, you can see just off in the distance, probably not 10, 15 feet away from you, probably about a average sized, average frame, probably about 6 foot even, dressed very plainly, scaled, dragonborn appearing individual.
Can I move towards them?
As you try to move yourself towards them, you find it is a fight of your will, and you don't actually walk towards them, but you glide towards them, and then you stop about 4 or 5 feet away. As you get a better look at this individual, give me a quick perception check.
That is an 11. I'm going to add a D4 to that.
Okay.
That is a 13.
Okay. With the 13, what you get is you do see they're just wearing very plain clothes, mostly blackened cloth, something to contradict and contrast against their silver appearing scales. Tail and wings, but humanoid frame. And as you look up to their eyes, you can see they are filled with the same black liquid that comes from your veins. And this creature looks at you very sternly, and without words, you hear a voice in your mind. The next part of the key resides with the boiled one.
Isa will inhale deeply. As commanded, it shall be done.
And you back just like nothing happened.
All right.
You find yourself just sitting there, focusing on what you're focusing on. As your end comes to a watch, Tam, who do you wake up next?
Probably Cathalia.
Alrighty then. So Cathalia, as you are beginning to feel yourself gently coming out of that trance, you feel a bit of a nudge on your shoulder.
Feel like a stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
Big stretch. All the stretches. Then I'll ask Tam how his watches went.
Quiet, but almost too quiet. So
Roll a
keep an
paranoid
eye
check.
Yep.
what is that bet? What is that? Intelligence, wisdom,
No, just roll a d6. I have a table for
Definitely
you.
wisdom.
D6.
Roll a d6. I made a paranoid table for you.
4.
Yeah, you're not convinced.
Am I
All
gonna have
wooden
to face
horse
off a
out there.
goblin again?
God, if it's the same goblin, just kill him this time. You've given him one warning. Good night.
Good night.
And
I
he is
like-
going to lean down and kiss her and then roll into bed.
I will snag the lantern and go get set up.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. As you
That
notice,
lantern doing work.
as you notice, you can still see.
It really is.
Isa, I know you're being rather open and not hidden about what you're doing. Kelvin?
I am currently sitting off to the side, mostly in the dark. Just kind of writing. I got some charcoal and some papers, and I'm writing stuff down.
Okay. So, Cathalia, please give me a perception check.
19.
19. As you're looking around, you've never really been to this side of the land before. Most of your routes was between Rasso to Wymore to Slowwood to Rytool, that general area. You know, the westward trails that go from Rytool, even to some parts of the Rania mountain range. You've never gone up the range, but you at least know where the best paths to get into Rania are. This side is just completely foreign to you, but still sure in your skills as a ranger and a trained scout. You don't seem to see anything that would be a threat to your party. Nothing crazy, quick, or large in movement. No goblins slowly dragging away, spoils. You don't hear any like grunts like nothing crazy. Just a nice quiet watch.
Doors.
No squeaky doors.
I was hopeful we were going to get a friend.
Maybe next time.
What you do notice, however, after about 30-45 minutes, you do feel this strange tickle at the left side of your neck.
Oh, it was too
Oh,
quiet.
I'll feel.
as you feel something pokes your finger.
Is it a familiar poke?
You look over and you can see this little fairy frame sitting on your shoulder with a rapier drawn.
What do you? Don't put that away.
Excuse you. And she floats off your shoulder and to be in front of you. Well, I did a bit of digging because it is my job to do so, and soon your job to do so. Something bothered me about the direction you're heading, and an order has been issued. To you.
Okay.
There is a puncture amongst the veil in the direction you're going. Small,
Okay.
but if left unattended to, could be a problem. We're not sure what has caused it. It's not too large of a concern to garner the attention of one as myself, but someone who is new in the ways and learning who they are within the Grey Kingdom. Quite a good task for you. You'll, as I said before, learning to see these things from a distance and upon closer inspection is what's going to guide you. Look for anomalies in the land, things not quite right with the material plane.
Do you know about how far away we are from it?
From what I can tell, you're probably about keeping this course 3-4 days.
Is it in a city?
I believe not quite a city. Maybe something smaller.
Well, a village of sorts
Yes,
near the river.
there was a small line through the plane of water. But be careful. Seek out the source of this puncture. If possible, destroy it. If not, contain it.
I do have a possible big favor to ask.
What is that?
I'll pull out the scrolls and I'll kind of hold them out. We know there's magic on these, but we can't get the magic to go away. Could you do that?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. 21.
21.
Nice.
Very well. Normally those of your caliber are lackluster in the arcane. She kind of mutters that.
Just a bit.
Oh, it's all right.
Shade from a fairy.
Hey.
Damn.
You wouldn't think they'd cast that much shade, but
I
damn!
think so.
She go get it back, because what they give, they receive.
You watch as she kind of pulls her rapier out, and you see down the blade as a rune, this line of runes down the entirety of the blade lightens up. And she just ever so gently can only do one. Which one?
I will hold out the open one because that just didn't seem right.
Okay. And she will tap it and withdraw her blade. And as she does, you watch as all the letters on the paper, the ink itself lifts from the paper, leaving it blank, and they begin to scatter and jumble themselves around constantly, swirling every direction, reversing, turning back to regular side. And then once they've arranged themselves, they place themselves back onto the parchment to be easily read.
Thank you.
Don't forget your end of this bargain.
I won't.
And she kind of brings the blade up in this little salute. And as she brings it down, the blade passes over her body and she disappears behind the blade.
That's a really neat trick. I guess I will start reading that letter now that I actually can.
What languages do you know?
I know Draconic, Elvish, Goblin, and Sylvan.
I need you to make a general intelligence check for me.
Okay. There it is. A 3.
A 3.
Madam,
Well,
don't forget you do have a certain cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a D6.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
it is.
A 6.
Okay.
You have help die.
I do have help die. That's an 8.
8 total.
It's still better than a 3.
As you're reading over this, it is a different message, and you are certain the arcane is gone, and it is in common, but it's still difficult to decipher. You feel like there's still a hidden code in common within this. You can definitely get a sense that there was multiple layers of protections within this, both arcane and archaic. Very plain, like a code, perhaps even a cant.
I'll roll it back up and just kind of stick it in my pouch and
But you
figure I'll
said that
bring
you
it up.
can. Sorry.
Wrong character.
All right. The rest of your watch goes without issue. Are you taking the second one as well? Another one?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me one more perception check.
Oh, please be good also. 24.
24. Boring night. Not a whole lot
Right.
going on, but you can see the two
My brother's still
individuals.
writing.
Your brother is still writing, and Isa is still concentrating. Everybody else is, should they so choose, will be snoozing out.
I'll just kind of like sit next to Kelvin, but not talk to him unless he talks to me first.
Okay. You got anything, Kelvin?
Not right now.
Okay. You sit in silence next to your brother. As the sun comes up, for the first night, was there a Constitution saving throw for his auction, or was that the first one free?
Yep. No,
I know
there is
I know
one
we
on
looked into
Yep.
it, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
DC 15.
Yeah.
Is it 15?
15.
All right.
And then if they choose to stay up a second day,
Goes up
it
to
would
20?
be a DC 20. Yes,
Okay.
it goes up by 5 each time.
All right. Would you
It'll get to a
two?
point that it pretty much has to be a barbarian making that save on the 3rd or 4th day.
All right. I need the two of you to please give me Constitution saving throws.
Someone's sleepy. They're both sleepy.
Good thing we got a cart.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm gonna add a help dice to that.
Oh, is he gonna get the 4?
Ooh.
Is
Let's
he gonna
find
get the
out.
4 to save it?
Nope.
Nope. Damn.
So
Nope.
So close.
here's what's really
you
fun.
are exhausted.
I'm not even going to roll one to see if it's gonna work. I am going to use Favored by the Gods and a help dice right off the bat.
So 3d4.
Of course.
3d4.
Nope.
14.
Oh God,
Fail.
so close.
Yeah.
Are you going to use
Yeah.
magical guidance?
I can't. That's an ability
saving
check or
throw.
attack
Oh,
roll.
ability check.
Alrighty then.
Yeah,
You are both exhausted.
that's fine.
Oof. Get in the
Oof.
cart. Get in the cart, kids.
I'll make
Oh,
them
that's
some
just-
coffee. That's about all.
It's
I
just
can
a-
do.
that- it's just
Coffee
ability
doesn't
checks, I don't-
help.
It's worth a shot.
Coffee does nothing.
As all of you
Put somebody I know to sleep.
wake up for the morning, begin to get ready for
was
the next
coffee
day's
what
travel.
you used to make the go the fuck to sleep tea?
No,
Is that
that's
you're
what she
talking about?
uses to put me to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
What would you like to accomplish over the next couple of days of travel, as we will be kind of moving into your arrival?
I
I
would
will
like to try and hunt
show-
for a little extra food so that we could try and make some jerky and make some rations in case we are not able to stay in town.
Okay.
Fire wants to talk to Snow.
Okay.
I will show the letter that has been dispelled to literally everybody.
Alrighty then.
Okay,
So
well,
I will let me get everybody what they want to do on the table. Then we'll just go around and get her done. And Isa,
Yep.
And I am going to concentrate on what I'm working on nonstop until I'm either passed out purely or until it is done. And then once I wake up, I will resume that project.
give me 2 more Constitution saving throws. The first one DC 20. The second one DC 25.
Oof.
Bruh.
Nope.
Mm.
You are 2 levels of exhausted.
3 levels of exhausted.
3 levels of exhausted.
Can I give him barbarian inspiration?
No.
Damn.
We will go ahead with the first morning for Pyre and Snow.
More than likely, it's whatever they're walking. Pyre's not in the cart. She goes over to Snow. I'm sorry. She doesn't like look at Snow. She's like, I'm sorry, Snow.
What are you sorry for, Fire 10-1? Do you know?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry because as much growth as I've had over the last couple weeks, months, years, still handle things badly, still quick to anger. I still have the mindset that it's me against everybody. And that can get in the way a lot and screw me over. But I do understand that I'm not used to this as she like points around. I'm not used to it. Never in my life have I wanted to be part of a group until now. And I feel like every day I let you guys down. I know that's not your guys' fault, but it's upsetting. I've it's it's difficult. And you may not understand it, but I love you. So you're my best friend. It's it's hard not to be I don't know if intimidated is the right word, but I look up to you. The truth is, if Dressal wanted to pick a good person to carry on his mission, he should have chose you. You're smarter than I am. You're more talented. I mean, you look at me and you, and we look vastly different. But people want to get to know you. People like you. People are amazed by you. They're drawn to you. Not not to somebody like me. They want to get away from me. And I let you down. I know I did, and I'm sorry for that, but you also got to understand, whatever I did to make you mad at me to keep dumping water on me. I'm sorry. I just, I'm not as strong as I thought I was. And that's my fault. And if the fact that I'm actually weak puts you guys in danger, I couldn't live with myself.
When you were in the Colosseum, you had plenty of other fighters around you, yes?
Yeah, for the most part.
Were they as strong as Tam? As strong as you are?
I mean, I've been beaten a couple times.
And you've also beaten a couple of times.
Yeah.
Does that make them any less worthy to be fighters?
No, but watching you guys watch me lose to compassion, it set off a reaction to me that sooner or later you'd find somebody better, somebody stronger, somebody who knew who they were, somebody with a better reputation.
You assume that we care about any of that. You know where we come from. You know most of our backstories now, especially the one between Calvin and Tam, which they just shared. Do you think
Yeah.
any of that matters to us, where you've been?
Matters to me.
Our past is important to remember, but our past cannot hold us back either. The reason I got upset with you is because I have wanted to do nothing but help you for the past week. And every time I have gotten close, you have decided that I am not worthy to help you. None of us are worthy to help you. But that is not a decision for you to make. That is a decision for us to make together.
Not the fact that I don't think you're worthy. I think you guys are too good for me. You guys should be out there saving the world, not me.
You came to me and you said that you thought we only kept you with us because you are strong. You are strong. You are the strongest of us. And you have seen our weaknesses. We are not strong like you. We cannot physically do what you can. But that is where there is balance. Everything has a force that is more powerful and a force that is weaker. That does not make you any less valuable, and that does not mean that any of us are better or worse than you are. You are one of us. You have been ever since you decided to come with us when we left Raitul the first time. If you want to leave because you don't feel like you fit in here, I'm not going to stop you. Because I feel that you need to learn your own way where you belong. Because I'm trying to show you has not worked thus far. But I can tell you, the wild cards will have a place for you. Because we see you as we see each other. Strong in some places, weak in others. And we help each other with that.
That's the thing, Snow. Never did I ever think I'd be on this road again. Never did I think I'd be heading back home. I've been thinking about where I used to be, where I am now. If this would have happened several years ago, even months before I met you guys, I wouldn't have gone back. Simply because, yes, I'd want to protect my mother, but I want to protect her from me more so than what I've become, what I did that night. That's all I've been doing is trying to protect her. And yes, as I walk this road, I am terrified of what's going to happen. But I'm on this road with you, and I know I'm in the right place, no matter how scared I am.
As we walked out of Matol, you asked me if I was terrified to go to Greco because my family was there. The past that I did not want to accept was there, waiting for me. And I told you I was terrified. I didn't know if I would be accepted, if Tamriel or Cathalia or Kelvin would be accepted, if you would be accepted with us. There were so many unknowns there. I cannot resolve all of that on my own. I had to rely on my friends, and they were able to help share the load. That's what we do. I had considered not helping you with the task ahead, especially because I was not sure if you would come to me. But your mother is an innocent person that is unraveled in this mess, and I would be damned if she stays there.
I think
So,
you would like her. I think she would like you too.
you have my hope. All you have to do is ask.
I just want to be needed.
Even if that's just to be strong.
Yeah. Or even if it's just to be a friend.
You are a wild card, Pyrotanwin. That won't change.
We stop with the water, please.
If you had said something, I would have known so I didn't have to dump water on your head and traumatize you. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, space facts here. Did I like it the first time?
I mean, then it was a fountain, so, that wasn't entirely my fault.
Let's just stick with fire, okay? With each other. You want to set me on
No
fire?
promises.
We'll do that.
Hey,
We
Kelly.
can do that. Mm-hmm.
Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Okay. As you're having this conversation, something just in your senses kicks off, and you quickly sidestep to the left as this thick vine just whoosh right past you. And you hear, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And you look over, you can see Fragile Vine is like at the end of casting a spell, traumatized on his face, just eyes wide, mouth agape, just, "I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Are you okay?"
Pyre is going to like look
Warning.
from Snow.
You can see him as he's like slowly sinking back to the cart. Ears are
And
going down.
She walks up to
Please don't kill
him
me. Please don't kill me. I'm so
slowly,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
and
I'm
she
sorry,
looks
I'm
him
sorry,
dead
I'm
in the
sorry, I'm
eye.
As he backs up, he backs
If-
into Kelvin.
Pyre like
Poor
looks
red
at him,
vine.
like her face looks mad. If you need help with your magic, come see me whenever I'm ready.
I'm so sorry. Thank you.
And then she walks away.
Snow's over here like, I'm trying to not terrify this child any further. Thanks, guys.
How do we roll for bonus?
He attacked her, man.
It was an accident.
There
I
are
felt
no
like I'm minding
accidents.
my own driving this cart.
Fucking magic, man. God.
Fucking
I will
magic
turn
users.
this cart around.
Fucking magic users.
Alrighty then.
Whole goddamn lot of you.
Just
Kenny's
lean
mom
down
was
and
Does
listening
whisper.
out.
anybody here speak thieves' cant?
Thought thieves can.
No, but I've come across
I
stuff
mean-
that's similar.
I mean, I'm a criminal, but no.
You are a criminal. Are you sure you can't?
Here's a
doesn't
here's a
say
I
fun
thought that was part of the
question.
background.
I don't know.
No.
No,
No,
never
I
mind.
don't
my
Here's
bad.
think so. Yeah.
Here's a it's
You would think it
it's
would.
part of the urchin background, I believe.
Urchin. Okay, okay.
Here's a better question.
Yeah,
Is it a language?
it's a language.
I can read it.
You can read it.
Yeah,
I
because
just
he
gotta
has
cast a
that.
spell.
He's got to cast that spell.
Okay. So, Cathalia, as you begin to show this around to the party, I will let you all have a quick roleplay moment to do as you see fit. As Cathalia is just like, hey, can you read this? Hey, can you read this? Hey, can you read this? Hey, can you read this?
I mean, it's common. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but give me a minute.
Kinda.
To anyone just glancing this over, what you notice is it is from top to bottom, left to right, fully filled in, like 10-point ink, a story of a gentleman going upon a cross kingdom travel. Almost like someone wrote a short story.
I've read something like this before, but it was a lot dirtier.
Look, I don't need to know about what you used to do in your downtime. I want to know what's on this parchment.
Well, they're definitely words.
They are a lot of words.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Unless you're going to give me a roll for it, I don't know.
Well, here's how it's going to go. One person may roll an intelligence check, or one person may use arcane methods, either or, not both.
Brother,
Hmm.
do you have... can Paylor help you read this?
Can Phaelor
Did you
help
hand it to
read
me?
this?
I'll
You hand
hold
it to me?
out.
I'll take it from her.
Like-
Gotta be so rough, damn.
Well,
Easy.
clearly you can say it was a dark and stormy afternoon.
It's exactly
I
how it
was
starts.
on the
How'd
road.
you know?
I'd start reading it. You can't read. Even I can read this.
It doesn't
It
make
was a
sense. Why
dark
would
and
they
stormy
hide
night.
this?
The squire rode heavily on his steed, hoping to make it in time.
Hold on,
Lanterns by sea.
I'm gonna just take it. Go sit down on a rock.
You're gonna sit down?
Good story.
Hold on. How did you get an advanced copy of Thunderpire?
Oh my god.
You think this is something that it's not?
Why would it have been hidden if it was what it actually is? Because it just... Why?
Oh, this is the thing that there was magic on?
Yes, this is one of them.
Maybe it was an author who didn't want his stuff stolen?
With everything else
Fine.
that's out in that cart,
Oh, I'm gonna cast comprehend languages.
The sassiest of casts. Just
sassy mage hand.
Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful.
For an hour, I can understand
Is this spoken
as
or
long as
written?
it's any spoken language that I hear and any written language that I can see as long as I'm touching the surface. So that's why I have to be holding the scroll.
Okay.
It's almost like I knew what I was doing.
As you cast this spell, Kelvin, actually Cathalia, you watch as your brother's eyes glaze over in this white light, and you actually see what looks to be this text spiraling around his eyes. One letter in every language, making a spiral. And his mouth
I'm
begins
not blinking.
moving as he is reading. What you read after about 5 to 10 minutes
He looks
is
like a fish.
Yeah, you look like a fish.
The following.
Because he's green, isn't it?
Yes, because he's green.
Oh my god, can we go fishing?
Captain Thomas Cromwell, the Ashblade. Enclosed within this caravan is the armor, munitions, and weapons you requested in order to garner your favor to partake on behalf of Zoltaris in this war and assist us in regaining the artifacts that rightfully belong to our noble families, stolen from us by those within Bragos. They have been fashioned to be exactly that of your kingdom's colors and crests. Upon completion and victory of retrieval of our artifacts, we will ensure your own rank within our kingdom and lands acquisitioned placed under your name. At the end of it is a signature of Salvador Keenseeker of House Morndelver.
So yeah, it looks like the dude who sent the armor is trying to gain favor with people in Thavia to steal stuff from Bragos that they say was stolen from them, and they're going to defect from Thavia back to Taurus and become like kings or something.
I don't think king is the right term, but a baron or a duke, maybe.
Look, can you read this? It says king right there. They're seeking kings. King seeker.
I think that's a name.
Oh, now you can read it?
Damn.
It
I don't have
sounds
to
like
read
a
it.
title.
Exactly. They're seeking to be kings.
It sounds like someone's about to fucking betray the country that I'm not tied to.
You're not, but there are people here who are.
They put me in jail for a panic attack.
You overreacted.
You shot me in the back
You ran.
twice.
Be happy it wasn't the bow that I have now.
You be happy it wasn't the bow you have now. Your boyfriend would be dead for a little while.
But you could try it now.
No. So,
How does this change things? Either way, we're still heading to Bolbec first, but how does this change things?
we need to take it to Brightblade.
That we're going to the war front, where there's no guarantee we're going to get there, let alone find him alive.
Who else could we trust?
We thought we could trust Brightblade. We also thought Brightblade, killed the hag, killed Tane, did his job.
He might have done his job. There's nothing to say he didn't, and they didn't have other means of escaping their fate.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. There's no one we can trust. We can barely trust each other.
Think of
You're
it
saying
this
that
way:
because you're still angry.
if we can't trust Brightblade, why would he send himself to the war front?
What about the guards that helped us?
He
We
could
can
have.
go to the
He could have
Torrens.
very easily said, "No, I ain't taking that," and set somebody else in his stead. Trust me, I have
Tried
issues
to.
with he did,
And then we went south.
but that's the thing. He could have sent the guards that I worked with and then somebody else, but he went himself. I have issues with him. You know, we're not exactly too keen on each other. I mean, I keep him in business. He keeps me in business. We kind of work together for the
Point.
most part, but what I'm saying is all this shit really went down once he left, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
There might
Yeah.
be issues with him. I do think he's a good guy.
We still have the
We weren't there
Torrens
the
as
whole
well.
time, so we
So,
didn't
the
live
problem
there.
with
We don't
good
know.
guys is in all of their goodness, they can be manipulated by those that are less than good.
Oh, trust me, I know. I don't trust good guys. I trust bad guys more than good guys. Trust me. But I'm
At
saying
least you know where you stand with them.
all I'm saying is if there's anybody who's able to talk to, it'd be him.
Fair point. One crisis at a time, kids. One crisis at a time.
Okay. Isa, you are going to go all the way to 3 levels of exhaustion. Okay.
I am solely concentrating on this.
Okay.
Before the first day is over, before we go into watch, Kelvin would have something to talk to the group about.
Okay. So the first day ends. You all begin to make your camp, settle down for the night. You're about 2 days out from the outskirts of Bolbec.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
You gonna be dead ass exhausted getting.
Yeah,
to
I thought we
Bolbec,
still had like 6 or 7 days.
No, you've already traveled
No.
halfway.
Andy, check your messages.
I did.
Alright.
Okay, I said I was gonna do it.
I'm gonna pull that ring that we took off of the dead guy and kind of like hold it out. to
Which ring?
whoever-
Are you talking about the one that
Which
we pulled off the
dead
Dragonborn
guy?
/ human?
Yes.
All the dead guys.
Okay.
I only remember there's the like
What are
I
you
only
doing?
remember one ring. Basically, hear somebody else take this because I don't know what this does.
Okay.
Because dead guy kind of did magic. I don't really do magic. I do like half magic.
Magic users.
Look.
That coming from a quarter magic user.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't know that though.
You
She
just
doesn't.
wait
you
till I
hear
do Hail
Sir.
of Thorns.
A familiar voice kind of peek up a bit. You said it was magic.
Yes.
Can
Yeah. I think so.
can I?
We can hand it to you. You don't have to try and use magic to snatch it out of anybody's hand, I say, smirking as I walk the ring over to him.
I'm
I'll
sorry about that still.
smack Tam as he walks away.
Kind of holds one of his paws out.
I will place it gently on his palm.
You watch as he, with no incantation or any outward representation of casting a spell, you just see his eyes flash over rapidly, and he kind of nods his head. Well, it's transmutation. Why do I know that?
Oh yeah.
This
that
is
ring.
weird.
Okay. What?
He just kind of
Poor
stares
Vine
off
is
in
not
the
used-
distance
Is it
for a minute.
dangerous?
Oh.
Got it. I'm gonna slide my glove off. I'm gonna place my glove in his hand, and I'm gonna put the ring on my finger.
Okay. Do you attune to it?
Yes.
Okay, so for the next hour, you sit with this ring, focusing, just enjoying a nice rest. About an hour and a half later, you begin to feel this knowledge just imprint itself into your mind. and you know that you are able to use this ring to essentially cast disguise self on yourself.
Can I affect what I change into?
You, what do you
Would I
wish to
have
look
that?
like?
Would I have that knowledge?
What do you want to look like? As you begin to feel this into you, it almost begs the question. It's without asking it. It just without asking it verbally. It asks, "What shape do you desire?"
All green, broad back, strong, large muscles.
All of you
Reddish eyes.
watch that suddenly there's a quick shimmer over Tamriel, and he is now. Describe yourself.
6'6", green, big, same kind of leather armor. Much more stout. We're talking all beef, no filler.
You look and you can see what looks to be almost
I work out.
Kelvin's jock Jim brother
Oh
sitting
God.
suddenly where Tam was. You just see a shroom and change.
So you can control it. I like it.
I don't like it.
I'm not
Go
staying
back.
this way. I change back.
Wait a minute. Could that help me out?
It
And I
could.
slide the ring off and I pass it to Pyre. Looks like we found your way in, darling.
So I just wear the ring and
Wear the ring. You'll hear a voice in the back of your head. You tell it what you want to look like. If you want to look human, if you want to look like your mother, if you want to look like if you want to look like Isa, if you want to look like Snow, me, Cathalia, take your pick. I would say try and stick within the same size range. I wouldn't go for like a giant or a goblin, but you could absolutely pass for human, elf, half elf, easily. Don't get me wrong, I love you just the way you are, but this could mean that you don't have to worry about being hunted walking in the door.
You could do a general.
We wouldn't
Yeah.
have to hide you. We could just call you Tanwin.
And that's
And you can control this, so you can so you can show your mother who you are, and then become what you want to become. It's dangerous living with a mask on like that. As I kind of glance over at Isa, but it's certainly doable.
Fire puts the ring on.
Okay.
Do we know how long it'll last? Like, should I wait to put it on, or as long as I keep it on, I'll.
As far as how long the spell lasts, I'm not sure, but it'll take you about an hour to get in touch with it.
2 days out, so maybe I'll wear it for a little while, test it out.
Get used to it. Get
Yeah.
used to seeing yourself the way you are, the way you wish to portray yourself.
Fire puts it on. Then
Okay.
she looks at Vine. You. I
Hmm.
need to talk to you real quick.
Okay.
Who's she pointing at? Oh,
Vine.
Fine.
fine.
Yeah, just don't
she-
attack her anymore. You'll probably be okay.
I
As I'm gonna sit
didn't.
down next to Cathalia.
Fire like grabs Vine by the shoulders, like, come on, let's go over here real quick.
Hmm. He stiffens right up.
Yeah.
He walks with you, but he is very
Mm.
stiff and nervous.
Seeing
was that?
Pyre walk away with Vine with her axe and her sword.
No,
I'll just-
she left those behind.
Oh, I'll just hold up mine. Are you going to need this?
No, we're just having a chat.
She'll beat him to death if she wants to.
I mean, I almost killed a
Not.
guard once.
Gotta make it
with
personal.
this.
I get it.
She
Let's
says that very
not.
You
loud.
say that his eyes
Vine.
somehow get whiter.
Look, be nice
No.
to him.
Oh, Pyre and him are already gone. They're enough where you could see them, but she's just like waving, like, what was that?
I was just trying to get used to and magic and sorry.
Listen, don't stutter. People respect you more whenever you don't stutter, even if it's on accident. Say it like you mean it.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on, huh?
All I know is I can do magic now, and I'm trying to learn to make sure I can control it.
Has anybody told you about what happened to me?
I mean, I heard the story of your hometown.
You know Valedium, right? I mean, it was in your green wall, but
Yes, I've studied it quite a bit.
I've got some in my chest.
Odd.
Yeah, I know. They didn't ask me. I mean, I just went to the element playing fire and then woke up with it in my chest. So,
That is a
but
very strange
essentially,
story.
that is a very strange story. You'll hear a lot of strange stories with this group, okay? You're just gonna have to get used to that.
Okay.
But see, here's the thing. I woke up, I was different. Different things started happening to me. I'm still learning about new parts of myself. It's okay. But you need to be careful. You don't want to accidentally hurt anybody.
No.
So if you need help, I have ways of not being hurt as much as anybody else here. I don't care to help you out.
Well, I got something I wanted to try, but I wasn't sure. Hang on. Can you? Okay, when I say I'm ready, I want you to punch me.
You want a full punch or half punch?
Oh no! Go in. It's okay. It's okay. I need you to really try.
Fire rages.
Okay. As he does this, as you do this, you watch as his form. There is a quick. He speaks a language you don't notice, and you watch as his entire form seems to almost begin to blur around the edges and shimmer. Okay, I'm ready. I need you to make an attack roll at disadvantage.
All right, can do. Do an arm because I left all my shit there. So that's a 22.
You
Jesus.
clock him
Damn.
Yeah.
right in the
Fucking dead.
face. You just
Next time, be Twizzler.
Pow!
Red
You knock him back onto his ass. He falls on his elbows. He lets out a bit of a ow, 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 ow. He kind of holds his face.
Art.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that didn't work as because I thought it would.
I mean, you did shimmer in and out, so I mean that's good, right?
I know.
Yeah, he takes 8 damage, but Pyre grabs his hand and does lay on hands to heal him up.
Is he
At 8 points.
unconscious though?
No.
My poor boy. I'm trying to protect him and shelter him, and she's like, just no. Boom.
Hey, he said it. He asked for it. But yeah,
That's the only reason why Snow's not kicking her ass.
He gets up. He's like, okay, that wasn't as successful. I got one more. Just one more something to try. Ow.
And you survive another punch. You
sure?
Yeah. No, I just here, stay. Just stay right here. Stay right here.
Am I gonna get hit with something?
No?
I mean, I don't care. I just want to know if I'm gonna get hit with something.
No?
Okay.
And you watch him as he walks about 25, 30 feet away from you. Kind of goes, okay. He kind of like jumps around a bit on his toes. All right. And then he's right in front of you. Instantly.
Like, how close?
If I'm watching, do I notice it?
That was fast. Oh, that worked. Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah, see?
oh,
See? You just
oh.
gotta
My boy's
learn
growing
your
up.
listen, you just gotta learn your weaknesses and your
I would
strengths.
say probably when you hear the punch and the ow, some of you, if you so choose, may turn and watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But-
Snow and Cathalia, you would recognize this spell immediately.
Yeah, we would.
Misty step.
Yep.
Pyre puts her like hand on his shoulder. It's like, like I said, things happen. We change. We gotta learn. I'm here if you need me, but like I
Yeah.
said, be strong in your conviction. Even if it's on an accident, have the confidence like you don't give a shit.
Can I yell something out after he casts that spell?
Sure.
Usually people teleport away from the person punching them. Good shit, bro.
God, what's he gonna do?
Hey, Tam.
Yes.
It's a 25 hit you.
Yeah, boy.
Hold on.
Would I be
How
collateral
about-
damage because I'm like right there?
How about he
looking at him?
re-rolls that?
Would
Reroll
Vineyard's
it.
Grace work for me as well?
You would re-roll it.
Reroll it.
Re-roll it. As
Aww.
ISO tiredly goes, behave, and cast silvery barbs.
Okay.
Come on, roll high.
You
Roll
watch
high.
as
Yeah.
out of a reaction to your off comment, a kind of verdant green beam just flicks from his palm and just kind of goes almost dead towards you, Tam. And then last minute, you can see the angle is off a bit and it shoots over your head.
You should
I'm
probably
impressed.
not. You
Look
should
at
not.
you growing a spine.
You
I'm
should
so
not
proud
taunt
of you.
the new magic user.
See? And Pyre like slaps him on the back. Like, see?
Ow.
People, I'm sorry.
You're still raging.
Sorry.
You are still raging.
Yeah.
Fine, he's
Sorry.
in the dirt.
Sorry.
He just kind of like slumps his shoulders. I'm sorry. I'm still.
Hey,
Uh,
don't apologize
no,
to me.
mm.
And then she like holds
Food.
out her hand. Yeah, you can eat. You can eat. Yeah.
Let's go eat.
All right. And she like goes like that to it. You
A
know?
little baby pat.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Little kitty, I'm sorry.
He just spends the rest of his night kind of near the bonfire, just slowly like making it grow, shrink, grow, shrink, grow, shrink.
You're getting a much better grip of your abilities. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Sorry about earlier.
What did I say about apologizing?
Frustrations are
I
allowed.
need to learn to keep
There was
my
no foul.
frustrations in check.
We all do.
It seems magic
little-
is rapidly responsive to our emotions. Is this for everybody? Is this
It
for all
is.
casters?
Kelvin will walk over with his axe, sit next to Redvine, and just put the handle of the axe in the dirt. Like if you ever want to play around and have some fun, and I'm gonna use blue flame blade to make the blade just glow blue. Just let me know. We can play.
I think I'm good for a while. Thank you, though.
Okay.
There's a lot
As
to
long
learn
as
here.
you use spells that specifically have to target someone and doesn't rely on them, I could probably help you train.
I just know spells that can like help my arrows and stuff.
Fragile.
Yes.
Remember when we spoke?
Yes.
Told you, it's all a choice.
Yes.
We have to choose. And Isol's like start to wobble a little bit.
Pyre
Some
goes.
sleep.
Pyre sits behind Isa with her back to him to keep him stable while she eats.
You sit with your back against me. I'll sit my back against you.
You're gonna go to bed tonight. No more projects.
You lay your head on my shoulder, I'll lay my head on your shoulder, and neither one of us gotta drown.
No, he said he's going to stick to his decision. He's going to stay up all night. So rules are made,
Yeah.
choices are set. Anything to accomplish before we move into Bolbec?
Hey, boss
Yes,
man.
so
Mr.
I did
DM.
have want to talk to him at the end of that first night.
God, so
Who?
that means Pyre's gonna wake up looking completely different.
Kelvin wanted to talk to everybody.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
It can be the day before we all go in.
Okay. Before we get into that, we're at the roughly hour and a half mark. Do y'all want to go ahead and take a break? Do you want to do that first?
Break, please.
All right.
Mhm.
That could be good.
We will take our break, then we'll roll into
Give us
handing it
something
off to
look
Kelvin.
forward to.
So, thank you all for hanging out
Mostly
for the first half of this episode. I know I'm having a ton of fun. Hopefully my table is too. So we're going to go take a quick 10, 12, 13, 14-minute break, get ourselves some snacks, some water, use the restroom. You guys should do the same thing. And we'll see you here shortly. Hey everybody, welcome back from our break. Thank you so much
And
for
that's
hanging
why
out.
doors don't work in the Arctic. It's just not cold enough, and you have a lot of shrivelage.
Mhm.
Thank you all
Like a
so
baby
much
turtle.
for
Like a
hanging
baby
out
turtle.
during our break. Hopefully you're able to get some time to get some snacks and water just like we were. But we're going to go back into tonight's episode. I will pass it back to Kelvin as we ended because you said your character wanted to have a conversation with the party. So as dinner is winding down, watches are about to be established. Kelvin, table is yours.
So I've been up a night in the past couple of days, and I've been thinking over our journey, thinking about what's going to happen once we reach Bolbec. We're going to die. Or worse, we're going to slaughter a whole village because we can't even agree on who is doing anything or what they're doing. We aren't a team, and it's going to get all of us killed. Well, most of us. And then he's going to look at Tam. Some of us don't have to worry about that. We all have strengths and weaknesses, we need to figure out what those are and work to make use of that. He will point to himself. You think I'm just an idiot that doesn't pay attention, but that's not true. But I'm here for my sister. I'd like to think I made some friends along the way, but I don't know anymore. I can feel pieces of who I was slipping away. I don't know if I'm just growing as a person or if I'm changing or what's going on. And there's times where I feel more like a liability to you than I am a help. Isa. He'll look over towards Isa. I've heard you don't really know who someone is until you walk a mile in their shoes. Well, we did that literally. You are a walking contradiction, though. You contacted us because you say you needed our help. Because you couldn't get things done on your own. You had no plans to like us, but yet you're still here. You're attached. You're still letting your old ways control you, though, swearing allegiance to others when you still need to figure out who you are. Athalia, my sister, I love you. You're an amazing tracker, archer, and have all the tools to one day be a great leader. And while I don't agree with all your decisions, I'll look at Tam again. You're an adult. You need to act like one, and I need to treat you like one. You also need to believe in yourself more. Fire. Thank you for everything you don't have to do for us. You are the strongest one here. But don't forget we're here for you as well. You're an amazing person that makes us better, but that only works if you trust in us too. Pam. I've said it before, but I think you need to hear it again. You are the smartest and dumbest person in any room you go into. You think you know everything just because you've lived forever. Where have your plans gotten us? We almost died in a den of assassins. We almost died in a sewer. Other people have died needlessly. You destroyed my entire tribe because you had a bad day. You didn't tell me what happened because it was for my benefit, but it was to ease your conscience. And that's why I haven't forgiven you. It feels like everything you've done since meeting any of us has been for you. I also know you're a great tactician and an amazing fighter, and you have the skills to best anyone in combat. But the problem is that you know it and you let it get in your way. No. You're probably the best of us. But you don't believe in yourself. Not like you should. You doubt everything you do and worry about how your decisions will affect each of us. You're probably the only one who has consistently thought about each and every person in this group before yourself. The problem that we have right now is that we don't have any true leadership. We don't trust each other enough, and we don't know where we stand. Just because you're the smartest doesn't mean you have all the right answers. Just because you can talk doesn't mean that you're the best at doing so. Just because you're the strongest doesn't mean you always have to be the muscle. Being a leader is putting the group before yourself. Wise enough to listen to the ideas and sometimes know that your answer is not the best answer. And that's why I'm going to look back at Snow. I stand with you. And walk over to Snow.
Snow just looks at him like, what do you mean?
I think you should be the one to lead this group.
I mean, hasn't she been leading ever since the beginning? I thought she was the leader.
Technically, Cinder was the leader.
Yeah.
Lisa will get up.
But
and
then
go
I'm
to
gonna
Kelvin.
But yeah, but
I'm gonna
Snow
turn.
is.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and just be like, "Where do the rest of you stand?"
I just
Isa will
told you,
stand up.
Snow has been the leader. Who
He's
else
gonna
would be
stand
the
up
leader?
and walk over and slump on Kelvin's shoulder. You're right. And Snow, I'll follow you.
Who else would be the leader but Snow?
I'll I'll get up and I will go hug my big brother. And I'll do ear head scratches on Snow because why not? And that's like my thing. I'm sorry I've been a horrible friend. Because I know I have. But as I've said before, and I will say it again, I go where you go. Because you were my first friend out of Wymore in a long time. Also, Kelvin, there's more to what we're doing than just the town. So don't forget that.
I haven't forgotten.
And then I'm going to sit down because I'm tired. Not as tired as Isa, but I'm
Pyre's
still tired.
Pyre's gonna look at Vine. I mean, seriously, she's been the leader since the beginning. I mean, didn't you get that?
I mean, yeah, but I thought it was kind of understood. You didn't really say it. You just knew it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so confused right now.
I'm gonna go stand next to Snow.
Okay.
Are we supposed to like vote?
You
do
do
we
it now,
vote?
you're just gonna be a copycat, man.
Is there a voting system? I don't have any paper. Do you have any paper? How do you vote? I don't know
Yeah.
how to.
Calm down. Calm down.
say aye.
Calm down.
Okay.
You're with me. You're with me. Your loyalty's already known. Okay, let's.
Okay.
She's right there. We're sitting right beside her. We don't have to stand beside her.
What do we? I don't. Should we stand? Do we stand now?
No, I think you're fine.
Okay.
I think you're fine because we already know the truth.
we
We've known the truth since the beginning.
Okay.
If I wasn't so tired, I would hurt both of them right now.
It's not worth the effort.
Could you?
I think it would be more of a tickle.
Vine slowly begins to creep out of eyesight of those two. And ever so slowly starts to nudge next to Snow.
Oh. Thanks, I guess. I don't know what this changes for us, though.
You'll
Literally
probably
nothing.
have to talk more.
Okay.
When we're divided, you're making the final call.
If that's the wrong call.
Sometimes the best thing you can do is the right thing. The second best thing you can do is the wrong thing. The worst thing you can do is nothing.
I mean, we've fucked around and found out before.
That's my
Shut
favorite.
up, as I look directly at Kelvin. Oversimplification can be a problem too.
Look. For one.
Oh, I firmly agree with that. That's why I don't believe things are just good or bad.
For one, thanks, I guess. I've had the thought since Matol. Oh, since I found Fragile Vine in the city, that if the tribe doesn't want me or doesn't want us, or even we decide we don't want to go home, I can't say I haven't thought about making a new home with a new tribe and trying my best to take care of the people who need a place that aren't accepted by others like we are. But I wasn't expecting something like this until down the road, until we knew, what the tribe wanted. I'll always put you guys first. But that's because you guys are the ones that have always been behind me. So I'm going to be behind you. I mean, that's just how it's supposed to work, isn't it?
I mean, I think so.
I don't really have experience in that. Sorry. But I would think, considering that's what I always thought it was. Yeah.
If you trust me to do this, then yeah, I mean, I'll try. I'll do my best. I'm not going to be perfect. And to look at Isa, I'm probably going to screw it up along the way. But if y'all can put up with that, then sure, I guess.
Do we call you
Okay.
Captain or anything like that?
I think we can just call her Snow. I think that would be fine.
Yeah, you're boss now. As I'm gonna stand up, dust off my pants, and grab my lantern.
I'm gonna call her Snow because she's my best friend. So, and then Pyre's just
It,
gonna keep eating.
it was a joke.
It wasn't that funny, was it?
No, I'll work
That's
on
okay.
that.
That's okay. And she like pats Holly on the back. It's okay.
Good thing I'm better with my bow.
That is very good. Because I've heard you try to tell stories before.
You just wait till I start telling about all of our childhood stuff. All of it.
Okay. Holly, you know you're supposed to start acting like an adult. Your brother said so.
Have I
I'm
ever
going
listened
to
to my
bark
brother?
out in laughter and then keep walking.
When have I ever listened to my brother?
Maybe you should. From time to time.
Maybe I will a little bit.
He's rather smart, as Pyre looks at Kelvin, gives him a thumbs up.
I'll return a goofy smile and a thumbs up.
I mean, Kelvin's the whole reason why I'm here.
I'm glad.
Snow is gonna get up, give Vine a little squeeze on the shoulder as she does,
Mm.
and she's gonna walk out towards the horses away from the group.
Okay. I would say everyone would watch as you start to get yourselves dispersed. We can roll into the watches. All right. First round. Perception check,
15.
please. One more time.
15, 1-5.
15 as you are looking around going, what was that?
Is this the night before? Or
This is the night before. You know that tomorrow you will be arriving about late morning, super early afternoon. You will begin getting to the outskirts of Bolbec.
All right, I'll take seconds.
Okay.
Kelvin will hear that and just be like, sleep. I'll take second.
Tam, what you notice with your 15 perception is that the vegetation and foliage here is beginning to pick up a bit. Not quite as that crabgrass hardiness that you would expected that you'd seen earlier days, but it begins more of a finer, almost luscious grass. You also notice that you can see Fragile Vine is sitting by the fire, and instead of practicing, you see tonight he has this like a book or a tome in his hands. And he's just very slowly just kind of thumbing through it.
Okay.
For your first watch, you'd probably also see Snow and Cinder out by the horses.
You notice Snow and Cinder out by the horses. Snow, was anything in particular you wish to accomplish?
Kind of the same that I've done before. Working on what Asher told me back in Ritual, trying to focus it.
Okay.
guide it more than control it.
Okay. Second watch. You taking that one as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not waking anybody up for it.
Oh,
Fire wants the last one, just to let you know.
okay.
Noted.
That's not for me. Yeah, I'm not waking anybody up. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay. Give me 10.
Damn it. Hold on. No. Well, yes, because I don't know what the hell's gonna happen in Bolbec. I might need dice.
Okay.
And
10 gets you. You see as your first watch comes to an end, you notice as Vine kind of closes the book, sets it away, goes to make himself a goes to his
Yes.
campsite and just beds down for the night. You also hear the faintest corners of your audible senses. Some sort of laughter. Middle-aged female. Genuine. Very homely. But just as quickly as it creeps into your ears, it fades. Invokes this strange sensation within you. Something of a life long past. Your life. 1, 2 resurrections ago, you're not sure. It's familiar but not familiar. Cannot place it.
okay,
Who do you wake for third watch?
I will wake Cathalia in our typical manner.
All right.
You know, one of these nights we're gonna have to take a watch together. And I say and wink at her as I roll down to lay down.
We will
Another
never get anything
quiet night.
done.
Maybe that's the point. I'll chuckle to myself as I kind of lay down.
Yes, because we need another goblin stealing our stuff.
Didn't say it had to be here, or in the wilds, or in the open.
I will
Alright.
use the lantern.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
17.
17. You notice some of the same things about the grass and the vegetation here. As you have seen previous nights, it was that hardier, it will grow anywhere weed grass. It's beginning to begin patched and move into more of like a lusher, almost like a royalty, like something you would notice around a noble's mansion or in their courtyards. Like it almost seems out of place to you.
Okay.
Aside from that, nothing seems to be too hostile or strange within your vision.
I will wake up higher for my next watch.
Okay. As you go to walk over to Pyre and you begin to reach out and wake her up, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, shit. Damn it. Can I use the bardic inspiration for that or no?
Can it be applied to a saving throw? Then yes.
I will use my. Well,
Is that a rechargeable thing?
technically, since it's before
Okay.
dawn, it's my last one for this day.
It is before dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
That is a failure.
Damn it.
As you reach down and you begin to, and you kind of like shake Pyre and turn her over, you don't see Pyre. Instead, what you see is an extremely familiar female form in this
God damn it.
pristine, almost form-fitting, sewn-on white dress, tattoos adorning almost every inch of her skin. Hello, how are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just want to come say hi. I know how much you miss me. I know Erin's doing
Mhm.
great.
Mm-hmm. You just wait.
That's what I do.
You're a bitch.
Aww, he's not sleeping with my brother's family's killers. Boom, her image fades.
Shit talking ass bitch.
Wait, is she wrong though?
Pyre, you wake up
Shut
to
up,
Cathalia
Pyre.
saying, "You're a bitch."
Can I have you take that D72 of fucking?
Jesus.
Natalia, who the fuck you think you're talking to like that? You better be glad I like you so much.
I would explain, but I don't know if you'd get it.
And obviously the ring would have worked by now, right?
You do need to be concentrating on the effect. So,
Well, I
if-
was concentrating as soon as like I put it on and then I was eating. I was concentrating on it.
yes, but you have been asleep.
Okay.
Now, as soon as you wake up, you can choose to re-invoke it, but being unconscious, you
Mhm.
cannot keep it going.
All right, I guess I gotta work on this. Pyre just concentrates.
Cathalia,
Mm-hmm.
you watch as Pyre's form shimmers for a moment, and she begins to turn into a very plainly toned human form with freckles kind of adorning her body, this very simple red hair, a pair of green eyes, and at first you would think it's perhaps just a very normal colored complexion, but then upon further study you realize she is just a few shades paler than normal.
Looks good.
Make an investigation check, Cathalia.
Looks good.
12. I'll do a help die.
Okay.
15.
15 does not beat the DC required for the ring. You are extremely convinced. In fact, Moso, you're not sure if it's magic or did her skin actually change color, like not through arcane methods.
What looks good? As Pyre finally like looks from the ring, like kind of like just sit there staring, and then looks over to Cathalia. What looks good?
Whatever you focused on.
The ring, yeah. And then she like holds up her hand. It's like, wait a minute. I guess it worked. What do I look like?
I will repeat everything that I see to her.
So that's
Just
what.
flip the cooking pot here.
Is it shiny?
I'd be surprised if it still was.
Do we have some kind of mirror or something? I doubt.
Are we near the water?
Does somebody have a mirror?
I do not. I have no use for one.
Someone shaking
I was
their
like,
head,
yeah.
yes.
Well, he's passed the fuck out, so.
I would
I
say
mean, I'm
count.
also
that
not surprised that the bard.
everyone here has seen him use his disguise kit, and part of it is a mirror.
Your boyfriend has a mirror.
I don't mind if I use it, and Pyre goes to dig it out.
Roll an investigation check.
you would have seen the mirror and just shit.
16.
16. You're rightfully so used to rifling through pockets to get what you need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You find the mirror pretty quickly.
All right.
You find his coin first. Like, oh, sorry, old habits. Put it
Yeah,
back.
Wasn't not meaning that.
Old
Sorry.
habits.
Sorry about that. Pyre like looks into the mirror. So this is what normal looks like, right?
Normal is a relative term.
Okay, did I look normal beforehand?
I mean, compared to what I'm used to, no.
Exactly. Do you think I could go into town looking like this and nobody be like, that's not normal?
I will go ruffle her hair a little bit. There you go.
My hair doesn't even move. I don't like this.
I'm sure Kelvin could prestidigitate your hair moving.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that. I probably look really weird, just completely normal in the clothes that I'm in. I don't have any normal clothes.
I have a really fancy dress. Oh, do you still have your outfit from Atoll?
Yeah, that's really going to
That's right. Yours is
Yeah.
a little
yeah.
A little.
Essentially, I'm
Little,
gonna have
little.
all eyes on me.
a little.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Is she about my size, like body wise?
Averagely,
Weight wise, I guess.
how tall are you again, Pyre?
5'8".
Tall are you, Cathalia?
5'2".
There's a bit of a difference there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean the weight, not the height.
I mean,
We could make the length of that dress work.
I would say with some work, you could get it to work. She's definitely quite a bit more, muscular.
6 inches is a lot too.
And that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's what she said.
Do we have
Oh my god.
I have
Of course, it
traveler's
was the fucking
clothes.
bard.
What?
I have traveler's clothes that I don't use.
They could fit. Well, they would be tailored to you if they're just common clothes. Well, actually, no. You wouldn't have had the money to tailor this clothes to you. They're just common fit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could work. Plain, simple clothing.
Just to roll cuffs up
We
in
can
them.
Try it.
All right.
And I'll, like,
Empire just
dig
takes
everything
her,
out.
starts taking her clothes off right in front of Cathalia, and I even just puts them on. Well, it's just me and you. Nobody else is awake. I worked
That's a
hard
great
on this body.
disturbance in the force.
You did very good on that body.
I worked very hard on this body.
Does my Bard Hunter ability start to tingle?
Empire puts on the clothes and
I said roll a horn dog check.
Is
There's
that a
nudity
charisma
abound.
check?
That's
Isa
a 20,
wakes
good
up.
sir.
Isa wakes up.
Oh
It's
my
been a
God.
long time since I've had a wet dream like that. I don't know what happens.
No,
Sir,
don't
every
wake up.
dream of mine is a wet dream.
The clothes fit decently well. Obviously, you're quite a bit taller than her, but they weren't tailored to her exact measurements, so they will work.
I've seen Tam. I don't know. Does magic be able to make it fit a little bit better, or like what he did with Isa's pants?
Maybe. You can probably stitch it up real quick.
What do the clothes look like essentially?
They would be
Just
very
shirt.
plain, probably the colors of her hometown, probably browns, blacks.
Probably trousers and tunic.
Yeah, it's
On a scale of-
essentially
It's
Not
it's
as
essentially
fancy as
just-
Tam's outfit in our picture.
it's just
Yeah.
trousers, tunic, plain colors, plain cloth. I would say brown tunic, black trousers.
doesn't covers up everything. I worked hard on this body.
This is only
Yeah, you are
temporary.
covered.
I mean, technically, it doesn't look like your body that you worked hard on. Like it does, but it doesn't.
On a scale of jorts to Daisy Duke, where are we talking?
Caprice.
So you can either be
Could I at least
super plain and normal, or you can be pyre.
just kind of want to
Remember,
take the
folks, if you have to
sleeves
choose between
off?
super plain and normal and
I'm
pyre,
sure we can make that
always
work.
choose pyre.
We can take the sleeves off. I am never going to use those clothes. That's why they're in the bottom of my bag.
Sleeves are bullshit.
You're
But-
asleep.
All right, well, could we just at least
From my sleep.
I don't give a
Sleeves
shit
are
about
bullshit.
the colors. I don't give a shit about the colors. It's just the fit.
Yeah,
A monk
we
told me
can.
once.
Yeah, we can wake Tam up in a little bit and see if he can work on it.
Can I wake him up?
Go for it.
Sweet. He doesn't
Just
know
don't.
who I
Just
am.
don't punch him in the mic.
No, I'm not.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, 100%. Whenever it's time to wake up, Tampire's gonna be like, Tamriel, it's time to wake up, like over his face.
Okay. Your watch ends without issue.
Mm.
Tam, as you are beginning to come out of your trance, you hear someone say,
Tamriel, wake up.
Do I recognize the voice?
I believe she is raising her pitch and tone on purpose, so I would say no.
I am going to stir and kind of cautiously move my hand towards my whip because I do not recognize the voice as I kind of crack one eye open and make a big show of trying to stretch with one arm kind of
You're going for
easing,
that whip, aren't you?
and then I'm just going to sit upright with the whip out as I look around.
I'm like a foot and a half behind Pyre, just kind of like looking.
I'm going to kind of look at her with a crooked smile, especially if I look over and see that nobody else is awake yet, and go, it's not my birthday.
Excuse me, sir. I need you to pronounce it correctly.
It's not my birthday.
I don't even know your birthday.
Don't know my birthday.
So what do you think? As Fire tries to say, like, all chipper and everything, like, different.
I'm gonna kind of look around camp and realize Pyre's missing. Okay, we can work with this.
What, it's not normal enough?
No, it's I wouldn't notice you in a crowd. I would not be able to pick you out of a crowd.
I normally
It's-
wouldn't like that, but here I would.
I know, and that's as long as you don't lose yourself masquerading as another, we'll be fine.
No, I miss my markings.
I got you.
We just need to fix this outfit a little bit.
Fix it how?
Well, it
Well-
was mine.
I'm a bit taller than her, and
Yeah.
Her sleeves, instead of at the wrist, are like all the way up here.
Yeah, it's like a 3/4
Yeah.
sleeve shirt.
if I just go like
the
that, it's gonna
tunic's
split.
the tunic's probably not that bad. The trousers, though, that's gonna be a little bit obvious. Do we have any extra fabric?
I
I
got
mean,
my,
probably.
I got my,
Unless we tore up other people's clothes.
I mean, I got my cape, and I think I seen Isa had some stuff whenever I put his mirror back. But I don't want to ask him without. Hold on real quick. Fire's gonna go over to Isa. Isa.
As you are laying there in your cashmere California king size bed, surrounded by all manner of whatever it is you find extremely attractive, you begin to hear the whispers of a high pitched female voice lulling you out of sleep and into consciousness.
Just six
How
different
terri-
Genasi in his
How
bed.
terrifying is that to Isa, considering the only other person who ever talked high pitched to him?
It's pretty rough, actually. There's a moment where you're like, oh god, she found me.
What save would it be
he
against
will-
PTSD?
He will shoot straight up, pulling the sword. Just no thought.
Easy, easy. We are not killing your girlfriend.
I'm used to this.
I don't.
I'm not used to having to watch.
Who the fuck are you?
So you don't recognize me.
Should I?
Close your eyes and then punch him in the face. I
I'm
bet
not
he'll
gonna-
recognize you then.
No.
I'm not gonna punch him in the
hush.
face.
Just hush.
That's a good thing. If you don't recognize me, that means a lot of people won't recognize me. I'm changing my voice a little bit too.
I just don't recognize plain things. They get lost.
Good. That's
There's no
exactly what I
purpose to
wanted.
them.
That's exactly what I
That's-
wanted.
As Kelvin wakes up and looks around and surveys the situation, sees this random woman in our camp and no pyre, he's gonna beeline for Fragile Vine. What'd you do to her?
What?
No, Kelvin, stop.
I,
Pull him up to his feet. Where's my friend?
here?
Kelvin.
Where? What?
No, guys, I'm Pyre. This is what the ring
What did you do to her?
The ring, as she holds up her hand. I have to look normal.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
This
It
was
will
a
make a
don't want
test.
to.
You passed this time. I'll let him go.
So he's got like one eye half open and one's open. Okay.
Let's face facts here. If I
You're
was in the
making
middle of a
breakfast and I'll walk
crowded
away.
street, would you guys give me a second glance?
No. I mean, other than the
Exactly.
fact that you're wearing my clothes, but no.
I'm just saying that this is what I need. I don't like it, but this is what I need.
Is it?
In order to help them, yes.
You brought your axe from home, didn't you?
Yes.
What do we do about that? Is it special looking? Would anybody recognize it?
It's pretty basic.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, we can at least. I can wrap my
So,
cape
what
around my
should we call you?
Tanwin.
Hanwin.
Just Hanlon?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, is it time to go?
We need fabric to fix her pants real quick.
Do you want me to
I got-
hold that for you?
I got silk that I bought from the merchant.
Need brown?
It's all different
I just-
colors.
I just
Bought it
need.
for you guys.
I just need something that looks nice on me, not like I'm literally borrowing clothes off
You.
somebody who's way shorter than me.
You look
Sorry.
nice on you.
I know.
We get it, Magneto. You prefer Mystique as Mystique. I'm going to take my traveler's pants and I'm going to cut off however much I need and I'm going to attach it to the pants that she is currently wearing while she's still wearing them.
You don't have to do. I have silks, and then you have the rest of the pants that Kelvin destroyed of mine.
Oh, yeah, give me your pants.
After you've already torn up your
Well,
pants.
there it
God.
is.
I can
Give me
fix
your
my
pants.
pants.
Oh, wow. Does that mean Pyre's finally getting in Isis pants?
Yes.
At least part of them.
After
Congratulations,
she got
Fire,
into
you win Dungeons and
Cathalia's.
Dragons.
Yep.
Yeah, after she got into Cathalia's, that's true.
Well, there goes
She
D&D
scored
out of
before
context.
Tam did.
All of you are welcome to
fuck,
continue
man.
this effort as you pack up your stuff, get in a cart, and make your way towards Bolbec. I would say in the time allotted, you are able to fashion a properly fitting pair of trousers for Tanwin.
And I will remind everybody to kind of look for things that are not normal because of the piercing of the veil.
Speaking of, as you come across the outskirts of Bolbec, I need everyone to roll a perception check. Thank you for reminding me.
You're
15.
welcome.
As we were leaving, I will ask Pyre, and how shall I look for you?
Yeah, if they thought you were
Um,
some kind of something, they're probably going to think the same thing about him too.
Honestly, I prefer you the way you do look, but I don't want
You
the
guys can be
possible.
matching humans.
Tim, this is an A and B conversation.
I mean, I guess.
Damn.
With
So-
that being said, Isa will put on the mask and make an exact duplicate of Tam.
Okay.
Oh God, I definitely don't like that face on you.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, well, the feeling is mutual.
Not that. I'm going to turn to Cathalia. Am I really that ugly?
I don't think
Not
so.
the answer I was looking
I
for.
don't think so.
All
The
right.
thing is,
Yeah, I rolled.
is she looking at your ass or mine? That's the question.
The
Which
question
one do I look at?
is perceptions checks. Isa, what'd you get?
11.
Kelvin,
18.
Cathalia,
13.
Pyre,
15.
Drifting Snowflake,
Goes to Tan.
Tamriel.
16.
Okay then.
That's the highest I've rolled tonight.
I'm distracted by the other Isa. Or not the other Isa, the other Tam.
The other
I
Tam.
would say
Jesus.
between
I think
all
that's
of
gonna
you,
draw attention if they see two of the same people.
They're twins.
between
Yeah,
all of you, what you notice as Pyre, you begin to kind of explain that we're probably not too far from the outskirts of Bolbec as you know it. For you, probably about 30, 45 minutes sooner than you would have expected, you begin to see extremely well maintained and grown farm fields. What you notice there, Tamriel and Kelvin, is that there is almost this strange, just immediate dissection of the land. It goes from a bit of this nicer grass vegetation you've been seeing over the time you've been traveling to a extremely healthy, extremely vibrant farmland. For Kelvin, what you notice is that there seems to be a bit of unique coloring amongst the crops. Things you wouldn't normally see. Give me a nature check.
Intelligence, I'm great at that. 13.
13. You've seen farmlands before. You understand how normal crops look. These, for some reason, they just seem extremely vibrant and healthy. Like someone knows exactly what they're doing to take care of them so well.
Corn's not supposed to be that yellow.
Essentially, yeah, actually. You see cornfields, wheat, carrots, other hardy vegetation.
Everything looks a little bigger, doesn't it?
druids maybe.
Are there druids in your town? You said that they weren't keen on magic.
I don't know whenever it comes to magic. I mean, I didn't really hang out with everybody. Whenever they're trying to kill you and run you out of town, you don't really know much about people.
It's a fair point, but
Maybe they've changed.
I mean, let's hope. I would really like to not look like this, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird.
Does everyone begin to move into the outskirts proper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What else could cause this besides druidic magic?
Oh, as we get closer, by the way, I'm definitely maging up.
Okay.
Just in case.
I am
Probably
gonna
a good idea.
pull this. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the hand axe
Okay.
and just run it against my forearm.
Okay. Anybody else do anything before you guys begin to move into the outskirts proper and make your way towards what I would guess is the direction
No.
Pyre is guiding you?
Yeah, Pyre's just
I'll-
walking, looking around.
I'll make sure
She
my
notices
daggers-
people look at her. She just tries not to act like Pyre.
Okay. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
It's not even worth trying to save. That's a 3? What the fuck,
Yeah,
man?
that's a 9.
5.
All right. Tamriel,
I
Cathalia,
don't want to talk about it.
Isa,
I don't want to talk about it either.
Pyre, Kelvin.
Elvin.
All of you just feel this just extremely welcoming, homely, inviting, just mood take you over. Like you're like, man, this place looks really nice. I could almost see myself living here. This is just great.
Oh God,
I don't know what you were talking about. This place is amazing.
Maybe they
Go for a
changed.
few centuries.
I will put the axe up. I could see us staying here.
why did I think it was so bad?
People change.
Maybe
Drama
it-
builds
mm.
things up.
maybe it was me. I don't see why a place so welcoming would. Why wouldn't I be the problem?
Well, I
Maybe
think they
things-
just realized the error of their ways and got better.
Yeah, I mean, maybe things got better once I left. I don't.
Once you grew as a person.
But I had to
Snow.
leave.
With a save above the threshold that high, you do feel yourself have to will something of arcane nature out of your mind.
Knowing that it was an arcane effect that I am feeling.
How's Vine doing? Oh God.
Oh, that's right.
Good
I was
question.
like, how's
Thank
Vine
you.
doing?
And don't forget the traveling orphanage.
Yeah.
I hope
Give
he
me
fails.
one moment there, everybody. It is on the cusp. I need to check his modifiers.
Oh man.
Oof.
Pain.
Sure, he's up there, so.
I'll second it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I want him to fail.
Okay.
Well, I'll use the freaking DM Bane dice and make
Yeah.
DM fail.
That's what they just did.
Yeah.
Despite your
Red
best
Vine just
efforts,
failed.
he still pushes the effect off
Ooh,
with
Good.
equal
Good.
threshold.
At least we
And
have 2.
nice.
You see him kind of, and Snow, the two of you have this look like, did you, like no words, but just the look.
It's a cat thing.
But
How far away from me are you, Tanwin?
Oh, she's up front, like leading. So if you are literally like in the front with the car and everything, she'd probably be like right beside you. Like kind of just down there by the horses.
I want to reach down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna gently lay my paw on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on Pyre to see if I can end the effect on her.
At what level?
Has to be third, so anything higher than that is a check I have to take.
Would you please roll a wisdom check?
DC 10 plus the spell's level.
Got this. You can do it.
Fucking hell again.
God.
Help die.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one in there, but I'm still mad because that's the third time I've tried to do
Oh,
this.
you're only going to get up to a max of a 10.
Yeah, but a 10 is better than
Yeah.
a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a 10 doesn't add
Yeah.
anything to it.
No, it doesn't.
No?
It doesn't save
all right.
anything. So
You go to end this effect, and give me. Actually, you know what? I won't need it. I know you're passive. Yeah, that's high enough. You quickly cast a spell, and you can see your magic flow into her, and you watch as it runs up her back and her spine, and it centralizes on this point at the base of her neck, and it tries to infiltrate into it, and then you see your magic is just shredded. And for a very brief moment, you can see what looks to be some kind of a symbol has been arcanely carved and glowing at the back of her neck before it just fades.
Did you need something, Snow? Because more than likely, Pyre like felt her hand.
Yeah,
It was an arcane, right? It disappeared.
it faded. It seemed to flare up when it was challenged, and then resided once resolved.
No, sorry, just thought there was something there. I'm gonna look at Vine and just kind of shake my head.
You see him kind of like hold his hand up, like,
We are
What?
still headed towards her house, correct?
wherever direction you wish to lead the Empire.
Towards her house, because more than likely everything's welcome. He's like, yeah, I definitely want to see my mom. This is great.
we should get drinks.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard you actually ask for alcohol.
Milk's a drink.
Do you think your mom will
Yeah.
approve? I mean, of all of us showing up, unannounced.
I think she'll be okay. If not, I can handle it.
Okay.
I know how to handle my mom.
As you begin to lead the party towards where you recall your home being, you get closer to where you should be able to see it. But the building that is there is not the building you left. It's larger, colorful. It's nice.
This is different. But I mean, this place.
Difference good.
But I don't know, as Pyre kind of. I think we should. That's not my house. That's a different place.
Maybe she added on?
Maybe.
Make a perception check, Fire.
All right. It's a
17. Because all it says, maybe she added on. You look, you're like, no, there's no addition. This is a completely new building.
I do have a question, DM.
Yes.
This was brought up to me. Since Pyre is feeling so welcome in this place, would she all be like, hey, I don't need to hide my appearance?
I would say at this level, there would still be a cautiousness to that because of
Okay.
how elevated it is for you, but
Mm-hmm.
you would begin to ease
Okay.
and
Just want to make
certainly
sure.
question why you left.
Okay. All right.
Maybe if you would have
Yes.
stayed, things could have worked out better.
No, because this is entirely new place. Like they just moved my house and put a house here. I don't.
Druid question.
Mm-hmm.
Are the horses affected by this?
The horses seem to be just as calm and listening as they are before.
So no noticeable change from them.
No noticeable change. They're horses. They're happy. You keep them fed,
Maybe,
watered.
maybe I could knock on the door and see if I can if they know my mom or
Maybe she rebuilt.
we didn't have a lot of money. I don't know why.
You have money now. Maybe she has it too. But we're right here behind you, right by your side. And Isa will touch her shoulder and give her an inspiration dice.
Okay.
Fire starts walking towards the house to knock on the door.
As you head up to the house, I'll keep your 17 perception. You do notice that there is what looks to be flowers hanging upside down, but mostly those for fragrance. And you do recognize some of them being ones familiar to what you grew up with, hung in the same fashion, tied and bound in a similar fashion to what you knew and how you learned to tie and bind for that purpose.
Fire takes a deep breath and knocks on the door, kind of not lightly, but not banging on it either. Just
Okay.
kind of like, yeah.
About a moment or two passes before the door opens, and you see standing before you roughly a middle-aged woman, a bit shorter than you currently are. Similar skin tone to what you have manipulated. Hair a bit red, a little more bit of a brown within it. See before you your mother, kind of washing her hands a bit with a towel and drying it. Can I help you?
Amelia, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We've been traveling and we were told about this place and we would Empire just kind of looks at us like you don't recognize me.
Afraid not, dear. Can I help you point to a local tavern or something?
Do you remember the tales of Tanwin the Firebird? Do you remember this as Pyre like pulls out the axe and like shows it to her?
Who are you?
Is there recognition in her eyes?
Roll an insight check.
Fucking come on. Better.
Immediate. Immediate.
I used magic because I didn't know if I could come back yet and it be safe for you.
About that point, she quickly grabs you and pulls you into the house and gives you a big hug.
Oh. Fire just like kind of shocked at first, but then like hugs her and she's like, Mom, I missed you.
Words don't come out. Just short breaths between tears.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I I I don't. And Pyre just keeps like stumbling over herself, and she just keeps
Yeah.
saying she's sorry to her mom.
Eventually, once she's able to get a breath and her arms just wrapped tightly around you, she says, "It's okay. It's okay. I know.
Just-
You're home now."
Might we come in? Would that be all right?
But at this point,
Oh.
she's able to pull herself away a bit. You can see she's just, there's just tears, eyes reddened. This is,
These are my friends. I'm sorry.
no, it's
They-
okay. It's okay. Come in. And she like tries to clear the doorway so everybody can come in.
I'm going to make sure that that door closes behind us.
Okay. Everybody goes in.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody goes in. Snow closed door behind her. Vine's just like, I'll stay with the court.
He stays outside
Oh.
too, Isa.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm eating
You-
peanut butter.
No, you're good.
I
You're
figured.
good. I was going to give
I
it to you.
figured.
So, those two stay outside.
What happened to the house?
It got replaced. Somebody new took over a bit of the town and just gifted it, rebuilt the whole house. Says as a thank you.
They gifted it.
Yeah, the new mayor, Joseph.
Is he from here?
No, he came in and just said he was a noble from their land and had interest, and town wasn't doing so good, and he pretty much cleared some of our debt and turned the town around. I mean, crops are growing. That we have travelers coming through for the hot springs. We're doing well.
The hot springs. As Pyre kind of like looks down. The one I made, right?
Yeah, don't, honey. It's okay. It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's just
So things got better once I left.
not because you left,
Things-
sweetie. Just someone with money came around and was able to essentially bail the town out.
Well, I'm happy things. You deserved a big house. You always did.
It's okay now. Make a history check.
With that insight,
I-
check, would Snow know if the woman is...
Also, can I use my die of inspiration with that?
Yes, you can.
What was that?
D6.
6.
I have a
Good-
question.
Yeah, good question.
Is this a charm spell?
This is not
Or
a
charm
spell.
effect.
It's not a charm effect.
20.
20 total.
15 plus 5.
You kind of start connecting some dots in your mind, and you do remember
Yeah.
the individual you were hunting down was named Joseph. The individual you left mercilessly murdered was named Joseph.
Joseph, you're sure?
Of course, yes.
Have you ever seen him?
Not a lot. A couple times,
But-
maybe once or twice.
What does he look like?
Elven individual, a bit paler, but healthy.
So I would know that description based off.
You would.
His name is Joseph. He's an elf.
Yeah. Snow, what were you getting to?
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
No, you're good.
Going to ask, with
Yeah.
the insight check that Snow was able to make,
Mm-hmm.
would she have an idea of if this woman is also under the same influence of that magic that her friends are now under?
With 23, you would know that she seems accepting and genuine, and she just seems to be content with her life and also extremely happy her daughter has returned home.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be any worry or concern about being suddenly get to the house out of nowhere.
So, Joseph's the mayor of the town now.
Yes, he came down from it's one of the shires up north. Made his wealth as a merchant trader and then brought it down here.
How is that possible? I need to get a look at him. I need to. This isn't good.
What's wrong?
If Mom,
What?
the man I murdered was named Joseph. He was an elf.
So? It's a common name.
This, I don't. He gives you a house. He clears our debt.
Not ours, a town, sweetie.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that. Tam,
Yeah.
is there a way to. You would know. Besides what you do, is there a way to come back from the dead?
There are a few.
I need to.
Depends on what did the killing and why.
I need
And
to get a
also
look at
depends on
this.
what kind of prep work you did ahead of time.
I need to get a look at this, Joseph. Do you know where he's at? Just
I mean, he has a home near the center of town.
goodness, I have this disguise. Mom, I need you. I need you to stay safe.
Of course I'll stay safe. Just stay with me.
I don't understand. It's conflicting. I had a vision that something bad was going to happen, but whenever I'm here, it's all good. I don't understand it.
Something bad
Anwin?
did kind of
You're-
happen.
What happened?
The state the town was in before he came.
No, this Jorsal showed me it was going to be worse.
Who? What? Who? You're not making any sense, sweetie.
Jorsal, I've been through a lot, Mom.
Certainly say so. Just stay for dinner.
Can I?
Anwin?
Yes.
Yes.
What would it make you both comfortable if I were to stay here with your mother while you sorted out what you're in town for?
Mom, I need to go in town real quick. That's it. Please, let me just put my mind to ease. I just want to make sure you're safe.
You'll stay in town, though. You'll come back for dinner. You won't run with me again.
No, I won't leave you again. I promise. I
Okay.
promise.
Okay. You're not making a lot of sense. You just need a good night's rest in your home.
I mean, did I ever make sense half the time whenever I was a kid?
I mean, you did punch little Billy. He was kind of a jerk.
He deserved it.
Exactly.
Did you put him in a fridge?
You're not there.
I'll just
let me
I'll just
stay
go take
here.
a look.
Talking about
This
ice.
this
I don't know
is
what you're
Snow.
talking about, ice. I've never put anyone in the fridge.
This is my friend Snow.
Hello.
She's actually a druid.
Oh,
She works with the land.
nice.
If you don't mind, I could help you make a wonderful meal for dinner tonight.
Well, there are a lot of people
And
here now. I will need another pair
yeah,
of hands.
yeah, and Pyre's like, this is Kelvin,
Oh
Tamriel, and
my.
Cathalin.
And she just
Hello.
looked Kelvin up.
Mom,
Hi.
he's a lot like me.
Hey.
Looks can be deceiving.
It's angry a lot?
No, he's
really.
actually the opposite of me in that
Oh,
situation.
oh.
I've hardly ever seen him get angry. It's kind of
More
weird.
like temper tantrums than rage.
You
I mean,
eat a lot, don't you? She looks at
He-
Kelvin.
Very much.
If it's good.
he's just like me, Mom. He likes milk too.
Okay. I need to get to work.
Also, there's 2 more out there. There's
So many friends.
I know.
So
it's-
proud of you. And she like pinches your cheek.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mom.
well, Tan Wind's
I-
growing up.
Is
Why
there
do
anything you need
why
while
do
we're in
I want
town?
to flip off my mother so bad right now? God damn it! No.
She's kind of
No.
thinking, well, I mean, I've got enough for tonight, but that would be a lot of my food I've bought up. I hate to ask you to buy something, but if you're gonna be here, how long are you? Of course, you're staying here, right, sweetie?
Yeah.
You're not leaving.
Yeah. We have to make sure you're safe. And you're fine. And
The money we normally put towards renting rooms we can absolutely use to pay for the food for ourselves.
I'll help out like I used to.
Okay.
But yeah, there's 2 more outside, Vine and Isa.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
up
how
and
much-
put
how
hands
much
on
is
top
a,
of Pyre's shoulders. Ice is very special.
How much is a meal around here? What, like 20 gold?
No. Goodness, no.
30 gold?
No. Less.
50 gold?
No, that's higher.
Kelvin and
Higher?
I are from
No, you.
a
what?
very Kelvin, stop. Kelvin and I are from a very small village.
Mom. Yeah,
Very small.
they're
This is my
siblings.
sister.
Yeah, they're siblings.
Does no one know they're an orc and one know they're an elf? She like leans in
Do I
closer.
hear
Who's
that?
adopted.
Yeah.
She leaned in
Do I
closer.
hear her? Okay.
Yeah, I would hope so. But I mean, aren't you used to people looking at me and you like that?
Give me a moment. And you see her, she kind of walks away for a minute and grabs a piece of paper and a quill.
Mm.
A few moments pass, she comes back with a written list and hands it to her daughter. Here, pick these things up. I have enough for tonight. That'll be it.
Okay. All right. We will go do that. Snow, should we take the car or
No, you can take it. I'll be perfectly fine.
okay? No, watch out. She can be just as stubborn as I can if you don't watch out.
Imagine that.
Would the cart
And
really?
Pyre,
How much are we carrying?
the
Would the
horses
cart
might.
not be
The
kind of conspicuous?
Well, we do need
horses.
to get feed for the horses too.
I mean, we
Yeah,
did
'cause
kind
we
of roll up
probably
to
we
the
will.
have
house
we
with the
still
cart.
have those extra ones, correct?
The 2 extras?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I can
Um,
take care of the horses for food and stuff. That won't be a problem. It's
I think
more of what we need.
I can carry what we need, I guess. We'll let the horses rest here. And then Pyre just looks at her mom and just like grabs her like the first time you see Pyre actually hug somebody and she just
She
like
gives you a
squeezing
big
her.
hug back.
I missed you, Mom.
I miss you too.
Sally's just gonna like walk out the door.
I'll be
Okay.
back. I promise. No
Okay.
no more running.
Okay.
As Fire walks out the door.
Are we
This does
leaving
not.
so soon?
Somebody bought the town and this for my mom and fixed the town and everything's great and everybody's his name's Joseph. I gotta
Point
get
of
a look
note,
at him.
really quick.
Mhm.
Isa, as you're out there
Yes, sir.
waiting while they're inside, a couple of people just about their business make their way past you. They smile, they wave, they say hello. Hello there. How you doing?
Oh, it's a wonderful day in your beautiful town.
Well, thank you very much. We pride ourselves on it. You know the slogan, no one wants to leave Bolbec.
I wasn't aware, but that's a good slogan for this place. It fits.
Thank you. Of course. Nice wagon, hauling a lot of people in.
A few.
Very nice. Oh, Amelia's place. Friends of hers?
Friends of a friend of a friend.
Well, we like friends around here. Hope to see you around, bud.
You as well.
Goes about his way. You have the exact same conversation with the next three people. And then they come out of the house.
We've got to go to town. The mayor. I've got to look at the mayor.
Why? Who's the mayor? What's he got to do with anything?
His name is Joseph.
But apparently,
And
he's a hero.
Joseph is the name of the man that killed all those girls. Joseph is the name of the man I boiled in that pond. Joseph is the name of the man that I killed. My mother described him to me, and it sounds exactly like the man that I killed.
That's a weird coincidence.
DM, good sir.
Mm-hmm.
Would that spark any thought in the heads?
Yeah, when I heard all of that, because I actually didn't hear all of that at the time, would that not click for me?
Did you say outside or go inside?
I was inside. My Discord
Yeah.
You would not have
screwed
caught
up on
any
me.
of that because you were inside. That was only for Isa and Vine as they were outside.
No,
No,
I
right,
think
no,
he
I'm
means
talking- no,
fire
more
talking
than-
about.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Joseph.
the Joseph part.
Because after she said that, Pyre looked to him and said, "Hey, you would know. Is there any way to
Like everything, it was probably a solid 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Discord was not working. I couldn't hear anything you guys were saying.
Yeah.
I believe Joe was asking if Joseph, the description of him, what Pyre knows has told them of him, would set off anything in their brains that would
In my brain,
therefore
especially
In
since I was
yours?
hearing all of
Yeah,
that. Yes.
yeah.
Not for you, Joe.
Hunting what I hunt and everything else, none of that would have sparked.
Nope. Joseph's a common name.
It's not that fucking common.
Yeah, so, yeah, what if for Isa?
For Isa, it's a little disconcerting that they use the exact same words, but maybe they're just super friendly.
People here are Vine.
Yeah.
How do those people look to you?
Do you trust me?
No,
I do.
but I shouldn't trust you. You're new to magic. You shouldn't trust you. But what's your idea?
Come on, Vine. Do what I
hate
couldn't.
mushrooms.
Do
Do
what
you
I
really
couldn't.
need my trust?
Come on, baby boy.
Confirm Snow and Fragile Vine are a thing. She called him baby boy.
Yep,
He
exactly.
goes, "Do you trust me?" And you say no. He says, "Good." And his paw comes out and it like palm strikes you in the middle of your chest. There's no force behind it when it hits. He's not that muscularly strong. But what hits you isn't the physicality of it. It is the sheer arcane force behind a natural 20 on a charisma check.
Holy shit.
You feel an extremely similar magic wave over you, and you can feel it shredding and tearing through your body, and then localizing to a singular point at the base on the inside of your neck. You feel like your spine is going to snap for a moment before it does. And then you kind of sit upright.
My neck snapped.
That sensation was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You sit upright and you feel the back of your
Ice is
neck.
dead.
And you feel the
Holy
back of your
shit.
neck, and you're like,
Well, guys, I hope you're all happy with being just happy all the time because we do not want to die.
you kind of look around, and you're like, something's not right in this town. I'm never that happy to be in one place at one time. Those people are fucking weird.
Fire like runs up. It's like, are you okay? What happened?
Come on, friend.
You know I love you, right?
You've never said it before.
I know because it's not the truth. As I cast vicious mockery on her.
Roll a saving throw. What is it for vicious mockery? Charisma? Wisdom?
Wisdom. I had to say something that was a lie. You can't vicious mockery somebody with the truth.
9.
You fail. How much damage did you take
Uh,
at your level?
oh, you
2d4, I think.
It's gonna be 2d4.
You take
yeah.
exactly 2.
You take 2 points of damage.
Is there
Psychic?
any? Yes.
It's psychic, yeah.
Is there any visible change to her?
Roll a Constitution saving throw. Miss Pie.
It's a 16.
Damn it. Before you say anything, can I use my
Doesn't Pyre have a bardic inspiration?
my
I already
no, she
used
doesn't,
it.
but can I use
Oh.
unsettling words on
Oh, I
her?
see that now.
What's the action economy for that?
Bonus action.
After vicious mockery.
I'm gonna go with no, because it would have been back to back.
I can add a help die if I need to. I've got one more.
I think he's trying to debuff you.
Mm.
And we use a Bane die on her.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way. Don't give him
Look
any
at the
ideas, though,
face.
please.
Look at that face. He's thinking about it.
Nah, fuck it. Don't
Nah.
waste it.
You
But we don't know if she needs
you
to
feel
succeed
this
or fail. to throw.
piercing pain in your skull. Otherwise, you're fine.
How do you feel about me right now?
You're an asshole.
That doesn't answer my question.
I have to go see Joseph. Aspire just walks past Isa.
No, I need you to answer me. You're not angry.
Yeah, so
That should bother you.
I got to see my mom for the first time in years. What's wrong with being happy for once? And trust me, I am angry. But not at the thing I guess you think I should be at.
Damn
Angry
it.
What?
I'm not gonna let you go and fucking do this by yourself. Fucking Red Vine.
We're not I'm
yeah.
not going by myself. We have to go to the market. Mom has to feed all of you.
You do what you did to who? Fix Snow. Fix Kelvin.
Wait, what is there to fix?
God damn it, Vine! You fix them now.
I think Snow's okay.
Anwin, wait. Just give me 2 minutes, please, before you walk off.
You're being weird, man.
He's always weird.
This is a different kind of weird. Like, can't we just be lucky for once? Can we not have half a fucking day off? I mean, shit, man. I wouldn't mind settling down for a few centuries.
We still have to fix the veil. But it is nice here.
So one quick trip. Now we come back, buy a house, relax a little bit.
Vine, fix them as quickly as you can.
I don't really know if I can again. I maybe once, maybe.
Fine. I will never say this to you again. Please. I need you. I need your help. And I will give him Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Cool.
We need Kelvin.
I'm right here.
Kelvin, Vine walks over to you and gets right up to your chest, looks up to you. Okay. You are really big. I'm gonna cast a
Okay, he won't
spell.
punch you.
Oh, are you taking my magical challenge?
I'm gonna walk over to Tam.
I don't know if it's a 6 or a 9 because the dot has worn off, so I'm just gonna roll it again.
Oh no.
I'll use this dice so much the dot wore off.
Oh god.
Use a different dice.
Really?
Is that a good really or a bad really?
Kelvin. You watch as Vine begins to speak in a language unknown to you. But you've heard it before. Heard Snow speak it. But only Snow. As he places his paw on your chest, you feel this
Like
glow.
that way up.
Yeah, it's
Up there somewhere.
How tall is Fragile Vine?
I mean, tabaxi are just tall in general, so.
he is 5'1".
Aw, shorty.
He's called
shorter than
Fragile Vine for a
Catolia.
reason.
Scrawny, puny.
Catalia's taller than him.
You feel
Aw.
this magic
Oh, now I feel
pulse
bad that I punched him.
through your entire body, Kelvin. And you feel it, this burning, this white hot burning at
Punched
the
a
base of your
child.
spine. and you feel like someone's just taking your head and trying to pop it off before you finally feel this, almost like when a chiropractor pops your neck just right. You feel this pop at the base of your spine, in your neck, and you blink a few times. You don't know what the effect was, but you know that something invaded your mind and planted within it this just calmness.
Alvin? Really need you to tell me how much you hate me right now.
It's not you.
I don't have time for this. I have to see Joseph.
Just one more second, and we will go. I promise. I will walk with you to go see Joseph right away.
After all that, you think I want to walk with you? I have a good moment and you've got to tear me down?
Fire.
What?
Do you trust me?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I trust everybody here. It's just I don't know what's going on and I need to
This town is wrong. There's something wrong.
I know, and I left and things seem good, but now the mayor I just need to
mayor-
see him.
Everything is wrong. Tam,
Okay.
there's something attacking. There are bad people here.
All of you look as a looks to be like a townsfolk or something kind of begins trotting by. Well, hey everybody, how you doing?
Ollie, a friendly wave.
Hi.
Y'all new in town? I think I know everybody's name here, and I don't recognize y'all.
Keep walking.
Then
Rude?
Hey, you heard him. Keep fucking moving.
Double. Jesus, what is wrong with you?
This is the first time ever somebody's been this nice to me, greeting me.
Ham, I think you may want to find yourself some better folks to be around. Cut from cloth like that, you're bound to be just as stained eventually. And he kind of moves on.
Somebody
Yo, what do you
please
mean
put that.
stained?
Yo, not for nothing, but how am I the one that's being not paranoid right now?
Right?
Ice
Because
is
you
gonna
rolled
start
shitty.
walking. He's gonna start walking up to the person.
He started to trot off on his horse.
Kelvin will walk right up to Tam. And that doesn't concern you? Think about it. Why aren't you paranoid?
Meh. I'm tired.
He just went,
Meh. I don't. That is weird, but you know what, man? You're telling me all the time I need to grow, I need to do better, I need to move past this. Do you want me to move past it, or do you want me to be a paranoid nut my whole life? And you know how long that's gonna be.
How long has
Choose
it
your
been?
words carefully, boy.
How long has it been since I vicious mockery Pyre?
Been about a minute or two.
I Eldritch Blast Tam.
Damn it.
What the fuck?
Roll a hit.
I Eldritch Blast Tam and Cathalia.
What?
Roll a hit.
Bruh.
Dude.
Hold on.
Because I'm standing next to him, isn't it?
Hold on. Go
Well,
ahead.
yeah, don't
That is
stand
a 22 to hit.
don't stand beside
Which
him all
one?
the time.
Which one?
Yeah.
The first one's going to Tam since I called it on him
22
first.
to hit. Tam?
Roll your damage, bitch.
Roll your damage.
This is
You take 2.
2 points of force
Okay.
damage
All right.
as this
And
this bright blue icy beam just emits from his palm and just slams in your chest. You're like, really?
All right. Now I'm getting pissed off, and the whip is in my hand.
Wait, he still has another beam to go.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Was it
Does not hit.
Hold on. I'm going to add.
a health die? 15.
Still
15.
doesn't hit.
Still doesn't
No.
Son of a
hit.
bitch.
God damn it! I wanted to use my ability.
It soars
You know what, I'm
past
gonna
you,
do it anyway.
Cathalia.
No, I
Fire
want
is
to use
just
my ability because I'm
standing there
just a
with their
whip in my
mouth
hand. Will
open
you
like-
allow me to do that?
The
You
attack
should have done it the
misses.
other way around.
Question: would my mother and Snow be able to hear this?
Oh yeah.
Here, at this point, has anybody actually yelled yet?
No.
No.
I would have when I got shot in the chest.
Okay.
Does Eldritch
shot
Blast
you in the
make a
back,
big
thank you.
noise?
Eldritch Blast does not make a ton of noise. I would put Eldritch Blast as like, I don't know, like just below yelling range.
Okay.
I don't know. There's
Isa,
not a
what are you
decibel meter on a
doing?
spell block. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it
Yeah.
making any kind of sound.
Okay.
Well, I would think
It's
there
technically
is
just
a
air.
decibel range in the spell block because thunder damage says it makes noise.
Yeah,
Very
No
well.
other spell
Yeah.
says it makes noise.
but
I'm
you
just
think with the
pushing
words
air
like
at him
He's
really
not
blast.
hard.
wrong. But 2 blasts did just come out and attempt to strike the 2 of you. What are the rest of you doing who are out here?
Fire is standing there with their mouth open, like, what the fuck is going on right now? She is just like confused. She just wants to go into town. She's fucking confused.
All right.
Do you not see what's happening? Tanwin? I just
let-
shot 2 of your friends, and you don't give a shit.
I do, but just because
Then
I'm
do
not
something about it.
reacting to it. Why are we doing all this? What is the point of doing this?
Because Tam isn't worried. Because Cathalia isn't freaking out about the fact that you're meeting your mom. The fact that Fragile Vine is the only sensible one here, and Kelvin is potentially sensible. I'm not sure yet. The fact that I just attacked 3 people and nothing has happened.
Look, just because I haven't hit you yet doesn't mean it's not coming.
What do you need?
For you to calm the fuck down.
I need to see the mayor.
Something
Fine, then
about
let's
this
go.
town.
Take the ring off
Something
and we'll
about
go.
this town has affected our minds.
What? I think I would have noticed.
Did you say take the ring off?
Take the ring off and we'll go right now. We'll barge right into his office.
I thought the whole point of the ring was just in case, because it seems very easily that once I left, everything got better. It's my fault this town was suffering. I'm not about to bring it suffering again.
So
I
you're
think
gonna lie.
everybody needed to do some growing. It sounds like the whole town was under stress and strain and in debt. I mean, if everybody had that pressure,
And if the mayor is who I think he is, I don't think he's going to be happy to see me, but I just need to check and make sure.
that's fair. Let's go then. I won't make you take off the ring, and I'm just going to hold out my arm. Let's go. Your mom seems cool.
She's the cool mom.
Oh my god. Isa, what?
New ship, Tam and Amelia.
Damn
No.
it.
I like that. He's just like, no.
Yeah.
Amelia.
I don't. I hear you. I just don't. I don't. It's like this is
What,
the
you want to
first.
hide who you are?
No, this is the first time I've ever felt good, especially here.
You're saying the rest of these people don't make you feel good?
No, they do. I thought it's like I never thought I would get this with my mom. She's happy. I and I
God
just
damn it, Pyre. Magic can't make you happy.
magic. Why are you talking about magic?
Man, I'll drink to that. Magic doesn't usually make things easier. It makes things more complicated.
Is this really
I
what
don't
you
know. It
want?
does pretty good whenever I
Why are
fight.
you talking about magic?
Is this really what you want? Is to be magically manipulated into feeling better? If that's what
Magically
you wanted, I could have
manipulated? What are you
done that for
talking
a
about?
while.
Wait,
I'm talking about
The
this
The
town.
moment we
Fine.
walked in this town, we've been under effects of magic.
Tam, I just shot
I
you and you
was
haven't done shit.
I was affected.
told you, I'm building up to it.
You're building up to nothing.
God damn it. Kelvin, can you do anything? I remember some of what you had flowing in you magically. I don't know everything.
Over the table, I don't have that particular spell.
I don't know who pissed in you guys' tea, especially considering I was the one that made it this morning and I know how I made it.
And
You guys are being dicks.
and no, I don't think I can do that. Are there? Are th- okay, so Tam and Cathalia are under. Maybe this could work. I don't know.
They're just
Can
happy. You don't know.
Pyre
Killing like a villain,
Happy little
man.
trees.
can Pyre do divine sense and look at Cathalia or Tam, see if maybe that might help?
Sure.
And she looks to them to see like if there's any kind of something going on around them, or she's just looking around seeing if she can feel anything bad.
Vine, go check on Snow. Make sure that she is okay.
My mother wouldn't hurt her.
Like I said, she seems pretty cool. She's gonna make us dinner. It'll be nice to take a night off of cooking.
I like you better when you're an asshole.
I can't
Weird,
fucking
me
win with you
too.
people. I can't.
Interesting.
Mm.
Pyre,
Mm-hmm.
as you are having some doubts about what may be happening, you reach inward and you seek that flame, that guidance from Jorsal.
Mm-hmm.
And words in his voice crackle into your mind in that flame primordial. Hallow. Interference impossible.
Hello. Interference impossible.
And his voice fades.
Pyre says out loud, kind of just. Interference impossible. That's what Jorsal just told me.
Huh?
Jorsal, he just said, hello, interference impossible. and primordial. And then nothing. What does
So we come all the way here because he told us we have to rush out here, and he can't even give us better instructions. You
DM,
guys thought I
Yes,
was an
ma'am.
asshole.
would Cathalia have the presence of mind to walk away from the group because Jan never shows herself around other people and to try and communicate with her? Or would she just be so happy and cheerful that she wouldn't even think about it?
I'd say it would be concerning enough to where if you were trying to do that, you could walk away. Are you going to stealth away from the group or walk away?
I will walk away.
Okay.
I will turn and tell everybody I will be back in a moment. I need a minute. And is there like a group of trees or something nearby I could just go to?
About a house lot down, you can see there's a small grouping of like smaller trees that are trying to be grown.
Okay. I'm going to go over there. I will be back in a few minutes. Just stay here.
you guys?
And I will walk
that-
that way.
You said there's this magic, right?
Yes. The
Do
moment
those-
we walked in town,
Do those words mean anything to you?
Would they mean anything to us?
If you are proficient in Arcana, you may make an Arcana check.
Would I get my advantage on this?
You would not.
Damn it.
Sorry, bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also having a lot of thoughts right now. And they're all swirling.
17.
Okay. The 17 gets you, as you do know there is particular magics out there that can be cast upon a land, a spot, or an area that would prevent individuals from just using other methods of transportation that weren't walking. Arcane methods to move from place to place. You know there is some spells that can prevent such incoming travel.
Saul wouldn't just leave me hanging with 3 words. I mean, he's not fully explained everything to me, but it sounded like he was growing distant. Him saying interference. I don't know what it means, but you two seem very sure.
oh, it's interference. That means he can't get through, right? Something is stopping him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Something stopping something, obviously.
Cathali, would you want to try?
I would remember that Jan said to look for anomalies in the land,
Mm-hmm.
which looking back now, I remember exactly. I know what that is. But she's going to kind of sit and try and I guess meditate and try and contact Jan and tell her it's very urgent.
Okay. How long do you put forward for this task?
30 minutes. No,
Okay.
no, 10. No,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what's a good number. Um,
10 minutes it is.
yeah, 10 minutes.
While this is happening outside, Snow, is there anything you would wish to accomplish inside?
You actually just beat me to it because I was about to send you a message.
Oh, well, I know we're going to be
But that's
wrapping up
okay.
soon, so I want to start getting
I
around
didn't
to
get to it.
everybody.
Well, no. Does Amelia seem comfortable with Snow, like to the point where Snow would be able to perform magic around her?
Make an insight check.
14.
14, you're a stranger in a strange place, never met before, but you are a friend of her daughter's. She seems reasonably comfortable around you.
Then yeah, she's going for it.
I swear to God, if you ask to see baby pictures.
Well, I am now.
I didn't have the thought in my
No.
head, but now you put the thought in my head, so we'll see.
Drawn baby pictures.
What are you
This
going
is-
for?
Baby pyre,
This is
baby
Pyre's
pyre
first
booty in the
event.
tub.
Yeah, and then
I
she's
have-
just like, oh no, water.
I have 2 more third level spell slots, and I would like to burn both of them to try to end the effect that's on us on Amelia. I will dispel magic 3rd level with both of those slots.
All right. What is the components for Dispel Magic? I just had it up.
Herbal magic.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check, please.
Come on.
You got it.
19?
19. Is there anything else anybody wishes to accomplish before I continue on? Because this will end the night.
I'm gonna move my thing to 15 minutes.
Okay. Anybody else?
Pyre's just trying to think and like just standing there essentially.
Okay.
Isa will hold her and just whisper in her ear, I will never disobey you. I will never leave you. I need you to be angry.
Okay.
Did that work on the first cast?
Oh, yeah. That's why I was getting everybody else, because we're ending with the end of that scene.
The second cast,
You may not
I'm
get
going to-
time for it once I describe what happens.
okay.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
So, as you reach out with your druidic magic, you watch as it actually begins to tendril and weave off of your arm from the sheer intensity of it. And it sews itself into her physical body. And you see instantly dozens of markings and arcane looking tattoos across her entire skin. And you can see the entirety of the back of her neck is covered in the shape of some kind of tattooed insect or creature. And it is chewing on her constantly. Before you rip it apart, she screams loudly and in pain. And she falls to the ground, screaming and crying constantly, curled up in a fetal position. And that's where we end the stream.
Sorry, Pyre. I couldn't free you, but I could free your mother.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm about to get my skates.
Thank you all so much for being here for tonight's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was intense. It was great. I look forward to next week's, and I cannot wait. Until then, I hope all of you have a great rest of the night. I hope you have a fantastic week, and we will see you here for our Bar 20 show next Wednesday. Good night, everybody.